as you would later find out.
This man, I remember him.
What are you saying?
Guitar man.
Guitar bird.
As well, you met another compatriot on your journey.
That man with
Chester
O'Malley.
and his rocket leg.
My fucking cannon leg?
Cannon boot.
Chester's just in the back, like, lighting a blunt through his cannon.
As such,
He's living his life.
and as such, you all went on your way and started hearing strange noises coming from the catacombs below the city. You went into the sewers and found a strange slew of undead being led by a creature of some sorts that had also irreprehensibly blown up part of the church bell tower.
Got that shit.
Turns out it would look to be an old compatriot of yours, the undead slime king.
Motherfucker.
He's back for a third time. He can't.
Well, we fucked him up.
He can't keep doing it.
But as you normally do, you were triumphant and beat him.
Yeah, we beat him.
Yes. Keep it.
Now, as you sit there in this sort of squalor. And
You're not gonna
stench-
talk about the last thing that happened?
Give me a second. DM is explain. In turn, a strange sort of events had happened to one of your compatriots. As the battle had drawn out, it seemed that he was low on one of his vials, and a strange emergence happened from within. It took the combined efforts of the bird bard and some other magic to save him from his torment. He is now still unconscious on the ground.
I was like, Matt, are you seeing a fucking ghost right now?
Now out of the sewer, you guys are now in the church. The ceiling is still kind of gone after it had been exploded, but you guys are still in the steeple. Also, as well, your friend Blackbane said something about returning to the Technomancer's office.
Yo, I gotta go back.
To go tie up some loose ends, if you.
Get it
tie
that
up
pussy.
tie up the condom that's gonna go on his dick.
He's trying to not roll.
Oh, look, you rolled in that one. Oh, no, I'm kidding. No.
Wait, did you just roll for him?
No, I'm kidding.
Roll for how successful.
Where does he? Yeah, where does he?
Wait, make Larell roll next.
Call him right now. Hey,
Bitch! The fuck? Ah!
what is it?
What is it?
He has a kid.
No.
Blackbane
Like me.
might have a.
Oh, fuck. Wait,
quit it.
Is that gonna be the change? Okay.
We have to like.
We don't know.
It happens
this
off
fucking
screen.
Child now.
Alright.
Just like
so yeah,
the fucking kid that Micah had for a while.
Blackbane is in Magister Bliss's office and she cannot be bothered. Your old master is still in his office, still invisible.
I'm still asleep.
Well, yeah, you're still asleep.
What am I doing?
You were all standing around his unconscious body
The bird or this dude after he started tweaking?
after he started tweaking.
We're in the church, though.
Wait, did you take your medicine again after Laurel gave it to you? Because I was in the bathroom. I kind of missed out what happened.
Manny gave it to me.
Yeah.
Skiro the Bird
Manny.
Bard and Grigan Yaladin, or Yalafor, the Demon Slayer Paladin, is with you guys as well. And Seragrim is there as well.
With my boss.
Yeah, your boss. They're all standing over what seems to be your friend.
Hey,
My friend. Oh, the tweaker gang. Alright. Alright, I get down there, I slap him, I say, wake up! Wake up!
You've been out for some
No, wait,
time.
no. I take out the moon grass from my pocket. And he wakes up!
Roll!
Alright, bet.
Look at the bowl of smoke in his face. He's gonna smell like moongrass.
What is that? Is that... Tell me no.
I'm not. I think it's a 1.
I
think you're
It's
rolling
a
out.
1.
It's a 1.
It's a 1.
That's a 1. You attempt to pull out some of the moongrass and faction it into some sort of rolled object, and you kind of put it in your mouth and you light it. You end up shooting hot ash and moongrass just out of the blunt, and it fires onto his face. At the cost of your own lungs as well. So I mean, -1 non-lethal damage, but I mean...
I'm just watching this like.
In other words, I took a fat L.
Yeah, you took the fattest L. It was like the first time anybody had ever smoked.
Sucked some movies.
So yes,
I'll get you water.
you are now awake.
I'm taking this one.
You're valid.
My compatriot. I take it. I showed a little bit of myself back there.
From what I saw, it seemed to me that you showed a little bit more than yourself, Rat Man.
Oh, I see. Well, then perhaps you all deserve an explanation.
You can go into it at your leisure.
I look over at Chester before starting the story.
I'm kind of like rubbing my face. I'm like, bloody hell, it's fucking crazy. What the hell is going on?
Many years ago, when I was a boy, my mother would tell me stories. Stories about her father, Thomas O'Shanter. She told me how he had been cursed
You have that.
at the end of his journey.
Thanks, my dude.
Yes.
Thanks, Colin.
Cursed to walk the rest of the earth as a rat.
Yeah, I think I might have to like this shit.
Tom and his descendants all had traits that they could not escape. They all bore the muzzle and teeth and claw of a rat. They are now out on the high seas living as sea rats. And they are very dangerous.
I thought the sea rats were just legend.
They're anything but legend.
My father, Edmund, was a doctor in one of the grand towns of Salunia, a city. He led many medical marvels in the world of surgery, and he was a brilliant man. He met my mother, Rose, working in a tavern. My mother, Rose, was different from the rest of the O'Shanters because she did not bear the curse. She looked as fair as any human. Yet, because of this, she only lived to the age of 35. When she was alive, she told me stories. But they were only stories then. When I grew older, I began to reveal traits similar to the rest of the O'Shanters. Traits I could not control. My father performed surgeries on me to try and remove it, but he only succeeded in giving me the ability, with the aid of potions. He put organs in my body that would be able to siphon off the curse for a portion of time if I was drinking the potion.
So when does this rat form that you take appear?
I'm getting to that. I'm sorry, Mr. Dracul. When I was at boarding school, after my father had given up on me, I tried my best to rid me of my curse. My friend helped me. We were very close. She was more brilliant than I ever could be. We were the top in Mr. Beelzebub's class. And one night, we thought we had found a cure. One that could work.
Yeah, this music perfect.
We tried it. And for a moment, my claws rescinded, my whiskers shortened. I was as human as any man. But then I began to change. The cure that I thought had rid me of it had only made the curse stronger, amplified it. I blacked out, but not before I heard his voice. He called himself Clooney.
Clooney?
When I came to, the entire laboratory was destroyed, and amongst the rubble, my dearest friend, she wasn't moving. My master, Beelzebub, had managed to create a cure that knocked me out in time, but not before I had done the damage. I've spent the rest of my days searching for a cure to rid me of this cure. To rid me of Clooney.
Oh, she's like out.
So you turn into Clooney, or you hear him. I didn't quite get that.
So Seragrim kind of explains as well, because he's known about this ever since he's joined your party.
Yeah.
Seragrim kind of chimes in and says, "The boy has been cursed. It's a sort of transfiguration that he cannot control. Essentially, at times of great distress, kind of like a Jekyll and Hyde situation, your compatriot Edward transforms into this hulking beast known as Clooney.
So it's only when you get just stressed out, like tweaked. But it's not like at day you're Edward, and at night you're okay.
But he is very prone to it. Another thing that you have to keep in mind is that other things can arouse this. High frequency sound, enemies that have sort of an imposing nature about them. There's a lot that can go into this, so it can happen.
Bad moongrass.
Bad moongrass. It can happen at any time if it's not checked. So, also sidebar, gain 1 point of inspiration.
Where do I add that?
It'll be at
Plus
the top.
one,
Yeah, plus
bingo.
one. Essentially what happens is that Seragrim then explains another reason why he didn't want to reveal to you that your compatriot, Edward, was an O'Shanter is because the O'Shanters are all now essentially hated among Great Salunia. Tom, the original O'Shanter, is hailed as a hero in some aspect, but in others, people blame him for the appearance of the voids around the Great Salunia because of his deal that he made. Let's hear it.
Clooney is a monster. But he's part of me. And someday I will be rid of him for good.
Well then, seems to me that we've all got something in common. And Cyrus then goes on, or Cyrus goes on to explain that he's also under the charge of Seragrim. Seragrim has something that he desperately needs.
Hey, Seragrim.
So he has it.
Seragrim's kind of just standing there. Now, as much as I'd like to keep prattling on about the O'Shanter bloodline, there is much more that needs to be done. What we saw tonight, what you saw tonight, undead foe of yours had returned. Now this means that Erebos is not on our playing field anymore. Erebos is, well, from what I can imagine, this is a high level of necromancy that I've never seen before. Anything that you can and kill in this world may have a chance of returning.
How can we
Are you
prevent
The Slime King!
Are you fucking
Wait a second, man.
kidding
How can we
me?
prevent it from coming back? Is there anything we can do?
Yeah,
Well,
wait, so if I'm a necromancer,
You're lucky
what
you
does
have...
that
I'm a necromancer.
Well, here's the thing. Seragrim kind of explains you're lucky that you
opposed
have
to
a
a
powerful
necro.
Demon Slayer paladin among you
A
because
necro.
there's a chance
Necro.
that by using your
Necromancer?
and by kind of giving
As opposed,
giving
he's
spell
like necromancer. As
talismans
opposed
to others.
Of course.
you
Singular.
can keep enemies dead.
That sounded bad, I
But
admit
it
it.
sounds
As
to
soon as I
him
said it, I
that
was
for
like,
higher
whoa,
level enemies,
I need
Yo.
to pronounce
like
words
enemies that
better.
seem like they might be a bit too powerful,
Neck?
there might not be a chance of...
I don't know.
Alright, I understand. I get that he's out of my league.
My God.
Yeah.
For sure, but like what if I'm a necromancer or whatever you call him, what does that mean? Like what can I do?
Well, for you, it means that Erebos being the god of the dead, has the ability.
Fuck Erebos.
Erebos has the
I'm
ability.
so mad at him.
Erebos has the ability to essentially bring back the dead.
Yeah.
And so, as his undead horde.
What
now,
is dead may never die.
Essentially.
Those
I get
motherfuckers
that.
are coming back.
I just don't like. So I brought someone back to life that one time, didn't I?
Yeah, but that's
Oh,
only because
yes!
that's only because of your abilities. It's not linked. It's not anything like that.
That's what I'm saying. What are my abilities?
Well, essentially, for light necromancy, like demon slayer paladins know.
This
Yeah.
is the family tree.
Yeah, if you want to show them that, that's up to your
You just like unfold a piece of paper. I'm like, here, it's my
I suppose I should show you
So
this.
you can do light raising the dead. You know, as I told you, chill touch.
Yeah, which is that like death.
Yeah, and in some other aspects, you can commune with spirits.
I can commune with spirits.
Yes.
Okay.
You can give communion.
So like, so any undead person I can try to reason with them, pretty much.
What'd you say?
Any undead person I can try to reason with them, possibly.
Essentially, yes.
Okay.
As long as they aren't corrupted by Erebos.
Oh, so no enemies. Can't
Erebos is a very powerful deity, and there's possibly no chance you'd have at trying to reason with a creature like that. I think it's the pizza.
reason. Oh shit.
Pizza time.
Oh yeah. Anybody else willing to throw in on that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
throw
sure.
in some
How much
It's,
you need?
20.
Okay.
All right. Oh, good God, that's all. That's a lot of ones. Okay.
It was cash, right?
Yep.
Yes,
6,
cash order, 14.95 was the total.
9,
All right,
10,
got that.
Oh, sure, no problem. I can give you the
I can throw
give you the
it.
pizza. I don't want to give back. Okay, thanks.
12, 13,
Step inside if you're done.
Oh, that's okay. No, yeah, it's not bad. I just didn't want your food to get bad.
All right.
16, 16,
All right. You said 20, 29 something.
No, it's not.
18,
20.90. So
$20.90.
$20.95.
$20.95.
$20.95.
20. Hold on. I got 21 here.
I heard 21.
I got
I heard
21.
29. Okay. Dan, where are you going? You're gonna have to go over Shoe Mountain.
Yeah, give bro a tip.
Hey,
Yeah, I know. I got it. All right.
Watch out for Shoe Mountain.
21 over here.
Oh, yeah, I have a cousin named Chester.
Oh, great. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You guys have a great day.
You too!
Thanks.
thanks for the pizza.
Why that guy talking so fast?
That was the new Papa. He's here now.
That's Papa.
That's Papa.
Hand delivered.
We got real doors, not real fake doors.
Real fake
We got
doors.
real.
Oh, great! Thank you so much.
We got real fake Papas.
Thank you. Thank you for. We got real pop in the house.
Can we take a replenish?
All of a sudden,
Pizza.
no, all of a sudden, a nurse walks in with like a weird.
What's on this pizza?
Pepper, pepperoni, should be
Pepperoni,
sausage,
peppercorn, pepper.
Some pepperoni sausage and
onion.
onions.
Are you allergic to anything, Colin?
Nah.
Yeah,
I'm
nah.
just curious.
Yo, y'all want the pepper or not?
I don't really want the help.
Do you want this? You want
I'll
the
take it,
banana?
bro.
Take it.
I'm here for that.
I'm here for a
I
slice.
definitely want some of the garlic sauce though.
All right, you can keep that. I'm not.
Can we
Oh,
can we
facts.
split that though?
Yeah,
a little
of course.
bit.
All right. Should we just set this down?
Yeah.
Yeah, where can we set this down?
Center it.
We could center it.
Oh, sure.
My dice. I'll put on some.
Actually, hold on. Do you want to just put it in the kitchen on that table, or like? And then
I mean, like,
come back
we
to
can-
that?
DIY scene! Hey, what's up? How are you? Who's your boyfriend? Would you have said? I love you.
All right.
Yeah, I got my dice.
Oh,
There it
no.
is.
Thank you.
All right. So, Colin. Yep. Hold on. Keep that one for a second. Just for a second.
Is this Polar Express?
Yeah. That's time. No. Back where we started.
Oh my God. That's
Exactly what Larry said.
Larry says that too. Yeah.
That man's gonna be the new Freddie Mercury, man.
I want to see that movie
man.
so badly.
I want to
Okay,
see it, but it's they take out
um,
the fact that he had AIDS.
Oh, what?
Which is really good. So I'm not gonna.
Sorry.
No, I just was like, that was like, that's
Yeah, it's not fun. You've explained your backstory, but Seragrim kind of already told you guys, essentially anything that you have killed in this world or will kill has the opportunity of coming back as an undead soldier if it has a vendetta against you, or, if it Erebos.
Let me ask Seragrim a question.
Alright.
As he is so damn powerful with magic, does he know of a way to keep that from happening right after we beat an enemy?
The only way I could see it from not happening is if you create talismans.
Talismans.
For each of your compatriots. However, it's going to take a demon soul. A very powerful demon for it.
For each talisman?
Not for each talisman, to charge 4 at a time.
Okay.
So then, essentially, he kind of gets into the next part of his spiel. Skiris kind of comes up and says, "This is where I come in. My job."
I could have sworn your voice was different last I met you.
Well, it's a bit rough out here.
Of course.
It's rough out here in these streets, bird people.
I'm sorry. My lungs are a bit...
Roll on that one? No, don't actually.
15.
Okay, well, your lungs are actually, so,
But now they're good.
Okay. Skiris kind of looks at you all, and he says, "Now this is where I come in." He's essentially kind of telling you guys... that he's...
I've just been watching.
I'm sorry. Finish that up! 'Cause I'm not gonna be able to do this if I hear you up into the corner.
Seragrim's talking and then this guy's just like on the corner.
Keep it going.
I've just been watching this dude fucking.
Skiris basically says that as a result of the voids appearing, bards have activated this new ability of theirs called void singing. Or essentially, if they tune their instruments to a high enough magical frequency, they can summon runes that can create portals to different parts of the world, essentially making voids appear out of thin air. Making it easier for travel, of course. However, you need a powerful enough bard to do it. And Skiris says that he's the man for it. Seragrim then kind of describes to you that in the city where Skiris is from, there is a deity orb. The first one you guys can attempt to go and retrieve. That can help you defeat Erebos.
Let's get it.
I suppose so.
It is in the sky city of Stratus. It is a literal floating city. But it is very hard to get to unless you are an Aaron or a void singer or can teleport if you've already seen the place before. Which is why the Aarons tend to stay...
Can any of us do that?
The only person that can do that in your party as of right now is Skiris.
He can teleport?
He has this ability, which I just explained.
But you just said teleport.
Yes, it's called void singing.
He's serenading.
What the fuck does this mean?
So essentially, to reiterate one more time, he can use his instrument to teleport to different parts of the world using the void.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, you fellows, I suppose we should get to that floating city.
Yeah.
Skiris is kind of
Gotta put this guy away.
I gotta tune my instrument.
Where's his bond right now?
Where's
my teacher?
Brisbane?
Yeah. That's such a better name. Yeah.
Brisbane is in his office still.
Right, before we go, I just need to talk with my old professor. Real quick.
Alright.
Anybody else if they want to have an interaction with anything?
Can I talk to Seragrim?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
You walk up to Seragrim.
I'm like,
It's still
listen.
stuffy.
I said, alright, listen. This Erebos What's stopping him from just bringing back every single dead guy we kill along this? We got.
You see, he is powerful. But he is not that powerful, not yet. It is the importance of you achieving and grabbing these deity orbs. He only has so much power. But the more people that are dead in this world, the more people that die, the more powerful he becomes.
There is only one enemy. The army of the night.
Oh my gosh. Alright. Earlier you mentioned armor that will help not every enemy we kill come back, right?
Yes, talismans, as I explained.
So
they're more like necklaces. You can wear them on your person.
They're friendship bracelets.
They're the Wakanda
They can all be
Forever
like-
bracelet.
Right.
They hit them.
You gotta make
when
like
you
a
hit them too.
you gotta make like a customized one for each of us to wear.
I know.
Only you can do that.
I know. So that's what my mission is.
College guys just like.
Where can I
He's
start
fucking
doing that?
throwing beads and
He
shit.
says for that you have to talk to your boss.
Remember your
Yalafort.
boss.
All right,
You have to go talk to Yalafort.
Do your interaction first,
Right.
and then I'm gonna talk to my boss after.
Alright. So you go up to Brisbane's door.
Yeah.
You knock.
Professor.
Yes, go on in.
Yes, Professor.
He's visible now, but he's floating upside down on the ceiling.
I see you've gotten yourself into another pickle.
Oh, yes, young man. Everything's quite alright up here. I'm trying to do a bit with a levitation spell. Didn't really go my way. He's kind of just hanging, spinning, because gravity.
He's hanging out.
Well, that's certainly given you a new perspective.
Yes, indeed. I haven't figured out how to turn yet.
Of course.
The ceiling smells very weird.
That is unfortunate, sir.
It is very unfortunate. It smells like stale pea.
You don't think someone's been...
I would assume that, you know those other necromancy types, they stay above us.
I do. Now, Professor, I've come back for a reason.
Yes.
You wouldn't happen to have any of that precious elixir that stays my curse around? I seem to have run out of my supplies.
Well, my young man, I would say that I do, but I don't have that many.
How much do you have?
Well, from your studies here, I lasted you for a decent amount of time. Go to my cabinet in the corner.
I do so.
He waves you to the corner cabinet, and you notice that where there are places where like vials once stood, now there are only 5 left.
5 vials?
Yes, I'm afraid so, young one. The spells are very copious to contain in those bottles. I need more time to compile more.
I understand, Brisbane. It's more than enough. Thank you. It will only last me a short time, but I'm sure I'll find more supplies by then.
So he hands you. Well, you get them. You get them then. He's still kind of chilling on the ceiling.
Chilling on the ceiling.
He looks to you and says, "Oh, this might do you some good on your travels." And he's grabbing. You notice he's kind of grabbing for his like legs. He's like kind of go for his pockets. He's like, and he picks out what looks to be a small silver key. And he chucks it on the ground. He doesn't know what direction it is in exactly because he's still staring up at the ceiling. But he's like,
I pick it up.
so he's like, that'll do you some good. If you ever travel to the east, I have a bit of a stock there. There might be something of interest for you, lying in those corridors.
Well, I look forward to discovering it, Professor.
Yes, indeed. And now if you'll excuse me, I have to continue trying to figure out how I'm going to be able to get down.
Of course. And again, Professor,
Yes?
I am sorry about what happened to her.
I am too, young. I am too. He's still spinning, by the way. He's like hitting his head on the ceiling. Alright, seems I'm getting high again, man. I think you must leave.
Yes, quite right.
Good luck on your journey. So then, you guys, so it's your turn for your interaction.
Alright.
So you go talk to Yalafor.
Yalafor.
Griggin Yalafor.
Griggin?
Griggin?
My man, Griggin.
Alright, I hit him with a respectful, sir, I have a question.
Yes. What is your query?
Talking to Oh fuck.
I'd like some panane, please.
Talking to Seragrim, he had mentioned a necklace that will help keep the dead energy coming back to life.
Yes, a Demon Slayer talisman.
A talisman, yes.
Might be just what you need.
Do you have any information on this, sir?
He kind of points you over.
Can you
He kind of points you over to the. He doesn't do that.
Is he more of a Bela Lugosi or more like a motherfucking Edward Cullen? Like, where does he fall on the?
Bela Lugosi, like
Okay.
more like
like a good evening.
He's more stoic, if anything else.
Okay. He's like the Witcher.
Yeah, he's more like the Witcher. Yeah.
Okay.
He kind of points over to the bounties board. He's not a blood elf, by the way. I should probably.
Oh, that's right. I forget that.
He's a human.
Yeah.
But he's.
It looks like.
But he's got his eyes have been so tainted with dark magic that they kind of glow an ethereal green.
He has taint eyes. That's unfortunate.
Alright, anyway.
He kind of points over to the bounties board. He says, "Look over there. We're a more powerful enough demon to slay. By taking the demon soul, you can summon up a talisman for you and your compatriots."
Like, do we each get like a different one, like Power Ranger bracelets? Or
No, it's all the same.
Could we though?
Wait, didn't we just defeat a demon?
Yes, but you didn't really grab any demon soul beforehand.
Yeah.
Literally, it exploded.
True.
It explodes every time. Come on.
Yeah.
It explodes every
You
time.
better not.
Alright, so I just have to find a new demon.
Yeah. So you go over to the bounty board.
Yes.
Mr. Brody, I'm afraid he's definitely coming back.
So you kind of go to the bounties board. You knock on like the back of it. And a strange sort of figure kind of pops up out of it. Hey, what's up, man?
Oh shit!
About to get my new assignment. What's good?
Hey, what's going on, Camp? What's going on, Camp? What's going on?
Let's get. Hey, you got a good mission for me?
I got a great mission.
You got a good.
You know this.
Money?
You know this guy to be Crazy Willie. He's kind of just.
He's Crazy Willie.
Crazy Willie!
Willie.
He's kind of just there. You would assume, but you've seen him around the temple, but he's not like he doesn't work there.
Yeah. He's just Crazy Willie.
Freelance.
I might have a little something for him. And he kind of goes up to the bounty board, and he points at the biggest, most dangerous looking poster on the board. He kind of looks at you. He said, "This motherfucker, this guy, he might be the one you need." And he kind of looks over to you, and he hands you a flyer that looks like this.
Oh, you got it up? Let's get it.
Looks like a strange creature with an octopi-like head.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know what it is as of sorts, but you can tell it is seething with dark magic.
Kind of looks like Cthulhu's anal Beegius.
I'm on his ass. Let's get it.
All right.
You're on his ass?
Wait, I have a question.
I am on
Do you have a
Cthulhu.
visual of
Or
Crazy
on
Willie?
his-
I did, but it's not
I'm
totally
rising
fit.
on his
Okay,
tentacle.
Imagine him like a very skinny version of like
Writhing on his tentacles.
of like. It
I
is a skinny
imagine
version
him
of
as
the
Eddie
Wii.
Murphy. Low-key. I don't know why.
I can see
Like
Eddie
a
Murphy.
very skinny
Yeah.
tweet, like a crackhead Eddie Murphy.
So yeah, he gives you that bounty, and he says,
Like a wizard.
as soon as you place this on the place that the beast was slain, you can summon some demon soul, and then you can take it and make some talismans. It'll be really good.
And where is this at? Oh, you know. All right, listen, Willie. I know you're always up to some mischief and some good shit. So, do you have any special information on this guy that would be helpful?
Roll. For persuasion.
Good fucking
Persuasion,
transition,
let's
my
get
guy.
it.
Good
Let's-
transition.
12.
12. He kind of looks at you and he said, "Nope, nothing that I
Oh.
can see. All I know is he's big and bad, and he's very dangerous."
All right, I appreciate that, Willie.
He's big and bad.
It's good seeing you again.
Yeah, good seeing you. So he pops down, and then another guy kind of pops up.
All right.
He's like the actual guy who works there.
Are these fellows with me? Are these fellows with me?
Yeah, you guys are with
All right.
me.
Oh
That's
shit.
my bro.
He's like,
I'm sure.
he's like,
He's some
what
stuff.
the fuck just happened?
Willie's on some shit.
Damn.
It's not Willie. It's a totally different dude.
Willie
Yeah, he just pops
No,
up.
I know. Willie sounds some shit. What did
Willie
he do?
just
Wait,
finessed
it's
him.
just some random dude.
It's just some random dude.
What the?
What did Willie do to that dude?
Bro, what the
Get
fuck?
the fuck out of there.
He's Australian. Man.
Um,
I can't get it. I can't get the accent back. Look.
So yeah, do you guys continue, can you guys go out of the
You're
church?
a hard
or-
New Yorker.
Yeah.
I just changed.
Seragrim,
Like a Chester
so
cab.
you guys all
Taxi.
leave the church.
A cabbie.
Seragrim kind of is like kind of waiting outside. He kind of looks to you guys and he says, "Now,
Tony to pony.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing?
now before you go, there was somebody else who wanted to say hi."
Say hi. What the fuck? We gotta get going. Time is money, baby.
fuck.
Oh, son of a bitch.
God.
How's
You
it
hear
going?
from
If
the
I could
corner.
fucking kill myself, I would kill myself.
But this is my favorite adventure.
I really thought he wouldn't find us.
It's Patterpaw.
I go, oh, fuck. The dare
Righteous. How's everyone doing today?
Is this a goddamn youth pastor? I got shit to do.
I was
Let's
thinking-
fucking
I
go.
hope none of you have any contraband on you.
No,
I
never.
dust myself off real quick.
He kind
I
of
go,
he's kind of looking at all of you
I got ash.
with this big Cheshire cat grin on his face. He's like, "You all look so clean, but you smell horrible at the same time. Were you in a sewer?"
We were in a sewer, as a matter of fact.
Makes
All
sense.
that happened in that sewer.
That's not a problem, is it?
No, it's not. We Leonids actually like the sewers.
Of course.
That's
Of
crazy.
course.
Good for hunting rats.
Just look at all of you and I'm
This
like,
motherfucker eats rats like a dirty goddamn.
I'm a cat man. What do you expect me to eat?
No,
I don't know food like everyone else. Eat a goddamn fucking sandwich. or
Chester,
something.
calm down. You're...
Now, as much as I don't take too kindly to criminals, I thought I'd give you good sport something on your journey to leave. And he kind of holds up his two paws, and then his tail kind of comes around the corner.
Did a little reach around with his tail.
Yeah, he's got muscles in there. He's all around buff.
What?
He's
His
kind
tail
of
is a bicep.
He is.
What the fuck?
His nipples are very hard, by the way. Like you can see it. It's just
I
like.
avoided a glance.
He's like the motherfucking Thundercats guy.
Ah!
His pulsating junk is just like
No.
Did you guys want
sling.
to? I might have something special for you. In one of my paws and my tail, I have a gift.
Well,
He's making us fucking.
Choose which one.
Choose. Is this a goddamn game?
You know,
I'll choose the,
There's one. His right paw, his left paw,
Yeah.
and then his tail in the center.
I'll choose the,
Can we
Right
tell
paw.
someone? Oh.
I'll go for left paw.
I'll go for the tail.
So we all get to choose?
Yeah.
Is there some way that we would like figure it out? Because I'm like, I'm a.
He's got some
a
big.
thief.
I mean,
would I
you
be
can-
able
yeah,
to
you
tell?
can- roll.
Oh, very clever.
He's got some big ass hands, by
I'm
the way.
such a gullible little guy.
16.
16, alright.
Do I get a dexterity plus with that or no?
No, that's just your passive perception
Okay.
using your bead stuff. But from what you can tell, one of his hands is two of his hands are glowing. One
Yeah.
red, one blue.
Yeah.
And the tail is not
Matrix.
glowing for some reason.
The tail is what?
The tail is not glowing.
So would it be in the non-glowing thing?
Who went for the tail?
But-
You went for the
I
tail.
went for the tail, yeah.
Should I also say tail or should I say? Okay, which one said?
I said right.
I said
Right.
left.
Right?
Okay, so all the way we're getting our bases fucking
Yeah.
covered.
Alright, so you take the right hand?
Yep.
You open up and you see a health potion.
oh, that's bloody wonderful.
Yes!
Love Shack.
Healing is what we all need in this time of danger. Yes, indeed. And you chose the left paw.
Yes.
You open up and you see a mana potion.
Mana potion.
Mana potions essentially they instantly recharge spell charges. So basically that's good for any of your magic user friends in the party.
That's me, dog.
You want to switch for the love potion?
Oh, sure.
Oh, sick.
Health potion.
Oh, sick. Okay.
And then he hands so you see the tail. You open that up. and you see a strange-looking, like, pepper of some sort.
Pepper. What can you tell me about this here, lion?
He just says,
This is a pied pepper!
A pied pepper?
Here, let me show you! And he
pied
pulls
pepper.
one from his pocket.
He pulls it from his pouch.
And he kind of drops it into his mouth. His eyes look a little bit red. And he kind of...
steam comes out of his ears.
Fire breath.
Oh, that's tight. Yo, you need that.
I go, let's get it.
So, yeah, pied peppers are known to grant fire breath for 1 turn.
For just
Dealing 2d6 damage.
Ooh. Can we get
That's actually really cool.
Edward and
for
Chester
you,
just
Chester.
dancing around.
He kind of does like a thing with his pouch. He's like, oh, I knew I forgot one.
Hold up. 2d6?
2d6,
Alright.
yeah. He's kind of reaching in his pocket, kind of just seeing like stuff jingle around in there. And he kind of holds up a strange-looking circular object.
You got
It looks like it's a leaf of some kind, but it's circular. It's really cool.
Fuck this music.
Fucking leaf.
Do you know what it is?
Chester's just like,
No!
Is it a grinder?
He
That'd be so ironic because
he
it's
kind
against.
of sets it on his chest, and he kind of looks like bigger for some reason after he puts it on. He kind of, this is called Barrow Barrier. Basically it increases your armor class for 1 turn.
Very cool. Snag that.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna give it to me, I
This
guess,
one's already on me. It's a single charge usage, so I can give you this other one that's in my pouch. He's kind of digging around in there. He hands you another one,
Thanks.
and it's kind of warm.
Thanks for your fucking dick sweat leaf.
Oh, anytime!
Alright. Accent changes.
That's gonna be
Whatever.
great.
Where's your other compatriot?
You're a master of disguise.
he had to go back. He had to
That's
take
the
care
word
of
of the night.
Mr. Blackbane said he was taking care of
He's a little
business.
caught up, you know?
Wait
He's
a
little
minute.
caught up in bada
If you want to give me another thing, I will take it.
Underage sexual activity?
Blackbane is definitely like 65.
Anything that looks furry to me? He looked like he was a little boy.
He's not married and having sex.
Blackbane's a little
Unmarried sex.
Wait,
Blackbane's a little
Premarital
baby boy.
sex.
This changes everything.
Wouldn't you say premarital
He's not
sex?
asking.
How old is
Premarital
he?
sex. Premarital sex.
How old is
Premarital sex.
Blackbane?
How old is Black? He was fucking with you. He's like,
bro.
Because if Blackbane's like secretly a toddler, that'd be fucking.
that would make a lot
Do
more sense.
we
So he's rolling shit.
Unzips Blackbane's.
So you guys like kind of. I must go. And you kind of hear him kind of thump off into the distance, but you hear a strange noise coming from the magistrate's office. Oh shit! What up? Wait, no! Ah!
Well, that sounds like a fucking
From
monkey on fiber.
the professor's office?
Yeah, and you hear, not his professor, Magistrate Glinda.
Well, that's a fucking muggin' if I ever.
was
And
your-
you hear, and
That
you
was
hear,
your Laurel
and
impression?
you hear in the distance.
Oh, fuck.
He joined.
Laura was gonna get some, and then fucking the dude smacked the shit out of the bed.
He's fucking.
So yeah, you guys.
And then you just hear some skin, and then
No!
hear them.
Wait a minute!
fucking to this.
We just all like turn away and walk away from.
Alright, so Seragrim, Skiers kind of gets his pouch on and everything. Skiers kind of looks at you guys. He's like, alright, let's get the get going. He starts playing a majestic tune on his lute. Kind of just like strumming. And it makes a very beautiful noise. Is it melodically soothes your ears. So wait. Yep. That's the only note he plays. No. So yeah. You guys-
He's just tuning his loop. And we
He's
think
tuning
it's
his-
music.
he's
We think
tuning
it's
his
like something really.
and so From underneath the ground, you guys hear a strange rumbling noise.
Alright.
Of which you kind of look onward, and you see from beneath the ground a strange black smoke emanate, forming into what looks to be another portal. He's still strumming. You guys ready to traverse the transcendent plane?
Oh yeah.
I believe so.
He kind of guides you guys through. Seragrim's kind of waving you off.
I just kind of like, yeah.
You guys are like walking into the void. It is completely dark, and all you can hear is the sound.
We're all head bobbing. We're just like
Time travel me.
So then you guys start to see a strange light kind of emanating from the edge of what was this
Jim
empty
Croce.
space.
Jim Croce.
Jim Croce.
Skirus kind of hops out first, and the music quickly cuts. Like that. And you guys kind of all enter this space, right?
What kind of space?
You look above, and the sky looks very different. It seems very, very, very not like anything you'd see in Great Salunia.
this is not like anything I would see back.
I agree. Are you seeing that? Cause I just saw that shit.
You notice that the sky is purple.
Are we in another dimension?
Roll.
No, I think we're still on Salunia.
13.
You notice that this is not Great Salunia.
Okay, this isn't Great Salunia.
A strange kind of echoing kind of appears. Wildlife that you've never heard before. Cause of just like angry beasts in the distance.
Beef coop.
In this strange and kind of unknown world. There's plains that lie as far as the eye can see of golden and purple. And on the ground beneath you there is an iridescent stone. And it's very mountainous here. You're kind of looking out. Skirus kind of looks at his loot. Oh shit.
Birdman, where are we?
Well, I'm gonna make a quick guess. It seems that I must have tuned my loot wrong.
That doesn't tell us where the fuck we are.
What do you mean?
Why don't you say where the fuck we are before you say shit like
Are you
that?
not a bard?
I am a bot, but
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Hey,
it seems
honest mistake. Where the fuck?
yeah,
are we?
man. I think that he's kind of trying to tune it again, like ding, 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 bing, and like one of his
Are you fucking...
one of his
Are you
strings
joking?
kind of goes on that.
No way you fucking joking.
Fuck.
You don't have to have a spare.
Nah.
A spare wolf?
Keep
From
these
what I-
things on.
From what I can gather, he kind of sticks his feathery hand into the dirt. He kind of like looks at it a little bit. He looks very shaken right now.
Mr.
What
What's his
the
name
fuck
again?
is your problem?
Skirus.
Is it some bad dirt?
What's wrong?
It took us to the exact opposite of where we want to be right now.
Oh dear.
Where are we, Birdman?
Yeah. Yeah, I second that. Where the fuck are we?
We're in Pandemonium.
What the fuck does that mean?
Skirus kind of looks at you
what
all
do we know
with
about
frightened eyes, and you guys, from what you can imagine, and from what you know, what do you roll? 19. So from what you know, Void Singers can enter freely into different dimensions, correct? But it has to be
Stealing my
played
D20.
at a certain tune, and if it's not the correct one, you can end up bouncing around the universe, or the multiverse in this case, and you don't really know where the fuck you are. Pandemonium is an abyssal realm of the Underdark.
Oh, so
So
we're,
it's another- What does that
Employed
mean?
by dark forces, demonic energies,
Ooh.
and of course, undead being.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
This is exactly where I want to be.
Alright.
The exact.
Sirius describes.
No, you fucking idiot. We're not supposed to fucking be here. We're not supposed to be here.
Sirius kind of describes the Pandemonium as a void-filled demonscape held in between dimensions.
What the fuck is this?
But
this,
the
if
thing
this
about
means
it,
God's real.
So the way that this works, guys, is that you're a magic user. You should understand. This is
Well, you see, I believe science and magic are more interchangeable.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
I'm sorry.
He's just like he kind of squawks at you a little bit.
I wrote a
Magic.
thesis paper.
He kind of looks at you and he kind of shakes his head a little bit. Basically, young mages and wizards are tasked with, in order to test their magical abilities, they're sent to different realms to essentially obtain certain magical aspects.
Doctor Strange.
It's a very, very, very selective process. It's like what a senior would do if they were in essentially magic college. It's like they're...
So Tom went to the dirt dimension?
Pretty much,
It's the intern.
He went to the dirt dimension.
For like a class field trip.
No, Tom from MCAT. He went to the dirt.
The dirt dimension. No! That's where he takes it!
He went to
That's where he gets his dirt!
He went to the dirt dimension.
I must go find my dirt.
I gotta
He's
go
not
find my
doing the
dirt!
He's not Brendan, he's the other dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not
just-
Brendan, but the other.
The other
What
dude
if
fucking grabs a square
He's
of
the
dirt.
He does dirt sculptures. So
What?
he went to the dirt dimension because he's a
It's
senior.
fucking, there's just gigantic
Tom,
rooms
yeah.
coming up out of the ground.
But
and
you
he's
know
just
that
out
in
there.
order,
you didn't know.
Hey,
Tom,
in order
the
for
other
anybody who
dude's
is a
not
high,
Brendan.
high enough level mage to stay here, they have to have some primo magic on them.
Primo.
Like, this is a dangerous place for anybody to be. Unless you have demonic descent.
Or I hunt demons. Let's get this.
Well,
done.
hold on. Now, Mr.
Skirus.
Yes,
That's my name.
Oh, there's gotta be a nickname by any chance.
I don't think now's the fucking time to
Alright,
ask this
Ducky,
dude his fucking
listen,
nickname.
Wow. I'm a parrot, actually. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Oh my
Mr.
god,
McCall.
shut the fuck up. Hey, you.
How soon
Shut
do you
your
think you
goddamn
can get
mouth.
us out of here?
This fucking man.
See,
He's
Skirus
the fucking
kind of looks at his
disrespected-
loot, and he's like, well, the only way that I could see is...
Listen, maybe I wouldn't be on edge if someone didn't steal my person.
I mean, I
Guys,
understand.
guys. Let's not get on more.
He kind of plays his little bit, and it kind of pushes you back a little bit. The only way we're gonna get out of here is if one of you collects some demon soul.
Why does it the dude who fucking kills shit to go do that shit?
Don't you understand?
Stop fucking eating the air out and then go hunt some goddamn souls
It's
or
not
some
that
shit.
simple though.
It's the
You have to have
dimensional
something that's has to be a level 5 demon. He's a very powerful enemy.
I see. Well, Mr. Cool, I don't suppose you would be a level 5 demon by any chance, would you?
Roll, if you would know,
Wait, if I'm a level 5 demon?
or if he thinks.
I misunderstood what you just said.
No, he has. You have to find and kill a level 5 demon.
So are you asking if I know of one?
Yes.
Can you kill one?
Roll? I know. I mean.
Can you kill one?
Oh, can I kill a level 5 demon?
Yeah.
A level 5 demon, listen. These guys are no joke.
Oh, there you go.
These guys are no joke. But we can do it. I'll need a little help.
Hey, we're here.
But I'm actually looking at one right now. I know who I'm after.
Skirus is kind of like looking around. He's like, "Hey, don't look at me. I'm not doing shit." He's like, "Oh,
What?
no."
I know, I was scared. I was like, fuck,
I
are
thought
you
he was a
kidding?
bird.
Just about
No, wait, hold on.
sniff him,
I thought you meant like, you were calling him a demon. Never mind. I know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry, did you just spoil some shit?
No, I didn't actually.
Okay.
I was like,
I was.
I thought
DM
that you were
was
gonna kill the
confused.
demon too.
DM
I'm
was
confused.
It's good, we're good.
All right,
We're good.
So yeah, you would tell them that you are searching for a level 5 demon.
Alright, I show them the poster. I'm saying, this is our man.
Oh.
And you guys saw the cracking guy, right?
And like he kind of
Oh, the fucking.
Skirus kind of looks at that thing. His eyes get wide. He's like, "Oh fuck."
Hey, give me that fucking.
What do you?
Give me that piece of paper.
I shove it in my face. What do you know about this guy?
You don't want none of that. That's some. And before he kind of finishes, you guys hear a strange noise.
I don't
Alright.
like that.
Dex save.
Fight music?
Let me tell you guys. I'm
Before-
not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of this.
before anything kind of happens,
You're just like, this is
you see a
not-
strange,
I wanna
skinless,
go home.
birdless-looking type creature.
He's birdless.
Oh.
It has a
Does it
skull
look like
for a
fan-
head.
Fantastic Planet bird.
A skull for a
Have you
head.
seen Fantastic Planet?
A
It's like the
demon.
bird from that.
A demon.
That should be scary.
It's kinda,
A demon.
It's got tentacles weighing down from its wings. And as it kind of comes down, it picks up Skirus. Hey, let fucking go! And he like fucking...
Hey, no.
Alright, can I try to dash after him real quick?
Mr. Duck, come back!
Crossbow at it.
Roll
Yo.
if you want to try and grab him.
I was gonna shoot a crossbow. Can I do
Well,
that?
fuck. 2.
Can I shoot a crossbow at it?
Can I?
Take
Yeah,
your shot.
roll.
Shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot. 20, bitch.
Oh, shit. So yeah, you shoot and aim and fire true with your fucking crossbow, and you're like, all right, bitch, and you fucking shoot that shit. Skirus, like the bird gets caught in like the jugular, and it's just
You gotta run in the jugular.
Skirus is like, and the thing's going down, and you guys kind of follow. You guys just try to follow him, right?
Yeah, we're running.
Flintlock run.
You guys are kind of running. You notice there's a ravine up ahead.
I'm hitting the Naruto.
Nice! It's like gripping harder to him now that it's like dying.
Shit.
Mr. Duck, hang on, we're coming for
I
you.
don't know how long I'm gonna be able to hold on to this thing. It's kind of.
But he's a bird. He can fly. If he gets out.
I'm not that kind of bird.
Can I make him that kind of bird?
Roll.
Oh shit.
Okay, that's 20.
He becomes that bird.
He turns into a falcon.
He kind of gets it, and it goes in, and immediately a shower of ethereal magic goes around his body with an essence. He starts to glow. His wings get larger, and his face kind of morphs from that of a parrot to kind of an eagle.
A Zapdos.
And he's like,
Wait, no. Play the immigrant song.
Wait, play
and
the
he kind
Immigrant song.
of hops off.
Immigrant song.
He kind of hops off of it for a second. He's like, all right, that's what I'm talking about. He's kind of flying
Wait.
around and shit.
Where's your fucking loot? Where's this little thingy?
He kind of looks down, and now that his hands are kind of like really big, he notices that the loot is falling down the ravine.
Oh
It's the
fuck!
only thing we can use to get out of here. And he kind of like,
Fuck! Can I shoot another crossbow arrow to see
you
like
can
if
roll.
it's like a string on it or something?
you can roll for it.
Fuck. Oh, 10.
You try to aim for it.
All three of them are just. It's just.
Java people.
As he's falling.
We're all just clapping down at the bottom. We're starting to.
That harmony. That's good.
Dude, they sing a lot in this show.
I love it so much. So that happens. He's kind of going down to try and grab for it.
It's
Your
gaming.
crossbow, when it's kind of aiming, shoots him in the eye.
Are you fucking kidding me?
He's like going down at a high enough speed, and as the and that shit happens, oh fuck! And he kind of
What?
takes a tumble.
Wait, but I thought Manny
Alright,
shot him.
I'm fast. Can I try to run and dash after it?
You
I
can
got
try.
a 10. How the fuck would that happen? That's like a nat 1
That's only
situation.
you rolling that one.
20! Yes!
Oh shit.
So you kind of
Can I hit the Naruto speeds? I got the 20. Can I get that?
Yeah, you're going like
Can I-
full on. Like you're doing like the fucking pain fight.
I just.
Your face-
I look like the Mickey Mouse pain.
There's like a hill next to you, and you're just going up the hill.
So yeah, you kind of try to go in and grab for him. You grab him immediately in his gigantic bird wingspan. He then begins to shrink back to his normal size. He's got a crossbow in his eye. but the loot has still fallen to the bottom of the ravine.
Shit. Alright, can I do like a down to the ravine?
You would assume that the ravine is very deep and dark, and you do not know what the heck is down there.
Oh. Well, we have to get this shit. Hey, who wants something to help the doctor, the bird out? He's got a fucking crossbow in his hand.
Allow me, Mr.
Scarus!
Right, Ducky, come here. Let me try and...
roll for medicine.
Ooh. Non-natural. 22.
Oh shit! So you kind of with your alchemical expertise, you begin to lay hands on him, and then you kind of do like a bit of mending, and what happens is that you put a little spritzer in his eye, and what it does is that it begins to melt away the barb of the crossbow arrow. It's effectively taking it away from the eye. Scarus now has to wear an eye patch for the duration of your guys' kind of encounter. His eye needs to be healed fully, but it's not there just yet. It's going to take some time.
Gotcha.
But yeah, you've essentially fully healed him. He looks a little bit shinier too. He's he's got like a new coat.
Well, not to pride myself on my work.
Not too bad. You kind of fashion him an eye patch. He kind of puts it on. It's very counterintuitive. He's a parrot with an eye patch. So, it somehow looks good to you.
No, we just go. All right, yeah.
He kind of rubs his eye a little bit. He says, "The only way we're gonna be able to get out of here is if we get that loot."
Is there a way? Can you summon it, or?
Oh my God! There it is again. Just floats back.
There's no
really
vision
are.
in the void.
So we have to go. What you're telling me is we have to go down there and fetch it.
Hell, that would be the only way to assume so. Then yes. Now, you gotta keep in mind here, we're in the demon realm. This place is full of traps, snares, all types of dangerous types of creatures. Things that, on our mortal plane, aren't natural. Far from it, actually. More unnatural.
Well, that doesn't sound good at all.
So, I say if you like to keep your necks on the backs of your heads, we stick together. You don't have any troubles.
Alright, look. I have something called dark vision, whereas I can see 100 feet in the dark. If we go in, does anyone else have any power like that, seeing in the dark?
One thing I should mention to you is that you are in demon realm. So your senses are heightened here, but you're sensing like everything.
Yeah.
Like everything. Like you got like spider sense times 10, and it's not good. It's like buzzing around in your head.
We're in the demon realm?
We're in one of the demon realms.
What's like the theme of it though? Like purple?
It's
red?
purple, kind of like Lovecraftian sort of like vibe. There are a lot of...
Is the other one like Apocalypse, just like...
So, of the different Dungeons and Dragons dimensions that have different demons and demonic forces, from what you guys know offhand, give me a minute. There are at least 12 different worlds. Now, one thing that is for certain is that these realms are nothing to be trifled with, as most of the time they tend to be associated with different deities and gods. As you can tell, you are in Pandemonium, which is in between Limbo and the Abyss.
And we were supposed to get to the Abyss?
You weren't supposed to get the Abyss. You were supposed to get to somewhere on the material plane.
Oh.
You are here in Pandemonium.
Oh, fuck.
And so, essentially,
not where we want.
You are far from the material plane. You're
and we
in
just
fact
lost
in between
this guy's
dimensions.
fucking... Oh, fuck.
Wait, what fell at the bottom again?
What is it?
What fell into the bottom?
The magical loot that can get you back to your proper dimension.
Of course.
And I'm guessing Mr. Brody there had a good whiff of it before it fell, yes?
Yeah.
So with your combined sight and his keen sense of smell...
Here's the thing. Seeing as we're in a demon world that's full of demons, they're setting off all my senses.
Oh, no, I know.
I'm tweaking.
Is it doing anything to me, or...?
Well, you can immediately kind of sense that there's like things here that aren't really natural, and they're very, very scary creatures.
So wait, can I not am I overwhelmed or?
You're not really overwhelmed, more or less that you're kind of preoccupied in your own head. So there's a lot kind of going on. You feel like kind of like a buzzing in the back of your head.
Okay. But if a demon were to attack, I'd still sense it.
You would know that it's coming.
Okay. All right. So me and my guy will be up front with you in the middle.
Yeah,
and
sword
you
drawn,
having our back. And
You put me in the fucking back?
Make a change.
I mean, I'm definitely
Because that could be
the most fucking vulnerable goddamn person in this whole goddamn thing.
Hey.
But like, if you want me to protect your backs, I can do that. I'm just saying.
do you have it or not?
You might just lose some gold in the process, my friend. But I got your back.
I will break.
You won't be dead. That's all you gotta know.
Huh? Intimidation.
Oh shit!
What's going on?
That's under. What is that under?
Intimidation?
Yeah.
It should be for your int.
Alright, so that's a 15.
Counter roll if you'd like.
Oh!
Do you have any modifiers?
For what?
For your
Intelligence?
Yeah.
18.
Oh!
So yeah, you are not phased by this threat.
Oh, alright, man. Alright, yeah, sure, I'm dead. Oh, you're so scary. Alright, I got your back.
You
Don't worry
feel
about it.
emasculated.
Are you a
But
virgin?
remember, as to last time, I slammed him in the ground.
No, but I know you're not gonna kill me, so I don't give a
Keep in mind,
shit.
all of you got dicked down by a fucking lion man, so keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't touch me.
You wanted to.
Oh!
Real bad. You look like he looked the most dangerous to him.
No.
He likes that.
He doesn't like that. He doesn't like anything that's dangerous. He's a Boy Scout.
He's a Boy Scout.
So yeah,
Alright,
you guys traverse deep into what seems to be.
Yeah, we're in formation. You're protecting the bird guy. You got our backs. Me and him are up front. If you want, you could probably have a torch
And then
out.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Later
Not
on,
so
yeah,
dumb.
where I'm like,
Alright.
you know what?
No, do you have some like?
I'm always angry.
No, do you have some like Scooby Doo like music when they're like searching?
Allow me to look through my bag, Mr. Brody. Hang on. Let me see.
So I have spider sense.
I have
spider
potions that
sense for
play
demons.
different
Yeah,
music.
essentially.
It's like Minecraft.
But the problem though is that this is not excluded to things that can hide their presence from you.
You have like a little like.
There are very powerful demons here that can cloak their presence because they're that powerful.
Alright.
So here's the way that this next encounter is going to work. What I have set up is that now that you guys are in Pandemonium, I have a 100 die table that sets up a set of different creatures that you guys
He
can
did this in the war, remember, where we had to fight the dragon?
Oh.
That shit was hard.
So you might be running into something very spooky. We'll see what happens.
That means yes, we are going to run into something very spooky, and we're gonna die.
Alright, we're already in it. We're in the thick of it.
so
I have my demon swords out.
Traversing down deeper.
Yes. Yes.
This is gonna be flashbacks. This is great.
You guys kind
I
of.
forgot how kind of scary the music is at first.
Oh, this is perfect.
Hey.
You guys are kind of going down deeper. You guys kind of.
I got my swords. We're like.
I stop and take a step.
This would be a good like rock song.
Yours is his bow and arrow, and he's like.
We stop.
You guys kind of pull up to what seems to be a gigantic cavern.
Alright.
Well, it's like it's like a gigantic cavern, man.
Soik Scoop!
I don't know what came over me. Yes, you did.
Soik Scoop! Like Soik Scoop!
Like a scoop.
Like hey Scoop!
Like it's the Harlem Globetrotters.
Man, like why am I wearing a dress?
Skirus is like Daphne in this situation.
Tell me why it feels right.
Your friend.
Do I take on the form of a werewolf in this room or no?
You can choose
I can't see anything.
Oh
without
shit!
my
I
glasses.
changed, but I look kind of like I look vaguely like Scooby Doo for some reason. Just except I sound just like, hey man,
You're Scooby Doo in this
man,
dimension.
what's up?
that remix in there for a second.
Alright.
Alright, so yeah. The cavern, you guys kind of look into it. It is not illuminated by any light, but it is completely pitch black in there.
I should probably light up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mandy had a torch out in the back, and then I have dark vision, right?
All right, so yeah,
I have like a little rattle ball.
I have a
you
bag.
shake it, it lights up.
All right. So yeah, you guys all kind of like going up ahead, forward into the path. You see the cave splits into 3 different directions.
Oh damn! Hey, you caught a sense of the guitar. Is there any way you know how to smell
Drop
it
the
out?
roll.
Let's get it good.
Yeah, roll.
Okay. 2. Oof.
Ooh.
God damn it!
Senses aren't keen in this.
Your nose is kind of stuffed up a little bit. You might have caught a cold. You're like,
Can I?
I'll get back to
Can I
you.
try and use science to divine the way?
I mean, if you would like, roll.
Let me try and use science real quick. 15.
That's better than nothing.
It is better than nothing.
Better
So
than
you, essentially, you kind of get a weird kind of rune going, setting it down with your alchemical magic, and then kind of shake up a bottle, and then kind of spray it on the ground. It then begins to form. Then begins to spread the ground away in the form of what looks to be an arrow of some kind, pointing to the farthest right tunnel.
Oh, well, that worked. That doesn't usually
There you have
work.
it.
Excellent. That away, gents.
Alright, wait. Put the music on. Put the music. Blocking music. No! Alright. We'll go to that one.
Alright,
We'll
so you
start
guys go to
walking
the
there.
farthest right tunnel.
Yeah.
The tunnel is very, very wet. It's very humid in here. It's like a strange sort of... It almost feels as if you're walking through a swamp right now, but there's nothing that indicates that it would be like
A
that.
swamp, you said?
Keep your eyes out. I don't like this.
So yeah, you guys kind of walk along, and then you eventually do kind of come out to an outcropping where you see what looks to be another cavern with stalactites hanging from the ceiling.
Oh,
great. And what seems to be a
We
pond
see
beneath you.
Kabuto
Oh,
in
great.
sage mode.
Isn't that just fucking great? A
I'm
goddamn
sorry.
lake in the middle of this goddamn
A
fucking...
pond.
Whatever. I don't give a shit.
Can
It's
I
water.
sniff?
Shit can be in it.
Roll to sniff.
Alright, Wolfie. Get us a little taste for
18.
this. Ooh.
I blew my nose.
Yeah,
I blew my nose.
All right.
Take a sneeze. Just...
You sense that this kind of sniffing around. You sense that this is home to some type of creature. It is very, very dark and damp in here, and there might be something else here. You don't know what exactly, but you have a good sense of that there's something else in this room.
Someone's definitely here.
Oh. Fucking great. Another goddamn thing. Water. A crazy person here.
I say
This
we
is
should
just
get
like...
moving fast.
This is just awful. I don't know.
Is there a
It's
way
great.
past the
It's
pond?
awful.
The pond is taken up basically the only way to get to the other side. There is another way across.
Who has key points here? You can try to run on the water. Isn't he?
Oh yeah, I do have key
Oh,
points.
wait.
I don't know if
Gentlemen, before we do
Because
anything,
he has key points.
perhaps science can help us out here.
You hear from kind of skewers.
Science saved your fucking face, so you listen up. Right.
Real nice theme.
Mr. Brody, can you discern if that pool is made of regular water?
Yeah, should I roll for this?
Yeah, well,
He just takes a drink.
he's like lapping it up like a dog.
Laughing at, yeah.
That's water.
Oh, what? That's bullshit. Wait, it hit this. It rolled and then
it hit the
Yeah.
paper and it messed up the roll.
It did.
3. Okay, I was not gonna.
Man, come on!
You don't. Okay, you
You got a
kind
second
of
chance
kind
at
of
life.
look at the water for a little
Hey,
bit.
anyone else want to be
And
tasting
because
this
it's
water?
kinda- you gotta-
Can you just tell?
You dunk your head into the water.
Why did you do that?
From what you can tell, it doesn't harm you.
It's water, guys.
Well, that's
Shake it
one way to do it, I suppose. Right. Now, let me see if I can concoct something that will freeze the surface of the pond and give us safe passage.
Alright.
Why don't we try to craft who has an adventurer's pack?
All of you do pretty much.
Okay. Why don't we try to
It's an
craft like a
adventure.
little grappling hook and try to swing
Is
it
there
across?
any like
Because there's stalactites all over the wall.
You could try to.
All right, let's try that after the ice fails.
All right.
I guess it's not failing.
Oh!
Alright. So yeah, you kind of set down the rune, you kind of put your hands together, using your alchemical magic. You pour that shit all over the base of where you're going to make the bridge, and all of a sudden, a shooting stream of ice and icicles goes to the other side of the lake.
Yes, science! That's the power of that!
Skirus is kind of... so yeah, you guys walk across.
Yes.
Let's go.
Carefully.
So you guys carefully walk across. Who's the last in your... make a dex save.
Oh, you fucked me, you bastard!
Alright, get ready to throw a rope around fucking Chester here real quick.
Oh, 10, I got a 2.
No.
What's the vibe you want then?
Thanks. Thanks, Colin.
Kinda like a-
You really fucked me, man.
What? You really should have been faster.
You really shouldn't have been. Hey, man, let's go in the back.
You kind of notice a strange kind of thing happen. You're not moving for some reason.
Metal is.
You look down and you see like a skeletal hand grabbing your back foot.
Alright, somebody do something about this
Your
shit.
ears are kind of all of your ears begin to ring a little bit.
Alright,
my
it's
senses
loud.
is going crazy.
It's loud.
Oh,
There's
God.
a fucking skeleton in my foot.
Oh!
You didn't think that you could be able to hide here, did you?
Actually, for a second there, I kind of did.
You kind of look around and you notice what looks to be a strange projection at the base of the bridge where you were leaving from. And you see a large black cloaked figure with the face of a skeleton.
Not you!
You're in Pandemonium now.
Who is it?
God.
Wait, do I know this person?
You would assume it's Erebos.
Oh, it's Erebos.
Now,
Oh, we gotta
I
fight.
have you here.
Oh, God!
This realm I have more power than any other.
Well, not for long. Soon we'll be rid of you.
Will you now? Hopefully you'll be able to withstand
Alright.
my undead horde.
Can I try to chop the hand off and do the dash to the other side?
You can try, roll.
Alright.
You start seeing
Come on! No!
You start seeing more.
7.
No, yeah, you try to go back and hack that shit like nah! And you see more skeletal hands begin to rise from the water.
Oh, fuck! You gotta keep this.
Erebos is kind of lifting his hands up,
No.
and it kind of get them! And all of a sudden, you notice.
Wait, Erebos is just here? What? Fuck, dude.
All of a sudden, you see just a bunch of undead soldiers climbing out of the water onto the ice bridge.
Alright, folks.
Alright.
Looks like we're in for it.
Roll initiative.
11.
19.
11.
What's this one?
17.
17.
All right. For those of you who rolled the same,
19.
you
Oh,
go
fuck.
first.
I got 11.
11.
17.
Okay, so it's Noah, Colin. Okay, right.
Alright. Get it.
All right. Oh, Skirus. Skirus is going first. Skirus, then with a bardly tone. I may not have my lute, but I got my flute.
Yeah.
And it kind of pulls that little pipe. The
Float.
He kind of starts. He kind of starts piping like with his little thing. Like,
Jethro tolls it. Fucking.
Because of Brick starts
and
playing?
he kind of turns and aims it. It's kind of surprising that a bird would be able to play the flute, but it's just he's just like going at
Taiko
it.
drumming this shit.
A wave of sound hits the enemies in front of you. They are all stunned.
Would you say attack of opportunity?
I would believe so.
Alright, roll, boys!
Well, no, you're already next to the attack roll, so.
Never mind.
So you're going, go.
So are they at us from all angles, or are we
rolling?
charging at them?
They're all
What are we
around
rolling
you.
for,
They're
bro?
surrounded.
And we're just getting to work on them?
Okay, we might as well because your guys already did roll. So yeah, who's first on the opportunity roll?
Oh,
I got
I didn't roll yet.
17 roll.
14.
14.
4, I think.
4. It was like 4? Yeah.
So
First on the opportunity roll.
Alright. I
They're all
hit him with
shaky.
my daggers.
Alright.
My 2 daggers. And there went D2. So I rolled a hit, right?
Alright, roll the hit.
8.
8 does not
On the
hit.
first one.
On the first one.
1 on the second one.
What'd you get?
1.
1 on the second one?
Yeah.
So here's what happens, like you're kind of getting pumped up, you're kind of doing your whole shit. You kind of flip the knives around in your hands and they're just kind of flopping all over the place. One of them kind of shoots down into the ground. Even though the undead soldier is still kind of stunned, he kind of grins a little bit.
You'll get him next time, Chester.
Fuck all of you fuckers.
Next on the initiative roll.
That'd be me. I take a. Tell me the enemy count again.
There are 5 around you so far.
Okay.
3 in the front, 2 in the back.
Erebos still here.
Erebos is still at the edge of the bridge.
I take a shot for the thing closest to Erebos. You know what I mean? So
Alright.
like, I'm sending a message.
Okay.
I could have got him,
Alright.
but I chose to get his minion.
Alright, roll.
18.
18 that hits. Roll for damage.
Five.
5. You hit him for 5 damage. You cock your gun and shoot at the undead. Its head exploding into dozens of chunks of brain and guts. They fall at Erebos' feet, and he smirks. Then with his cloak, he vanishes.
It'll be you next time!
Alright. Can I?
His voice is echoing off the walls here.
Alright, wouldn't it be my turn then?
Your turn.
Alright, I take out the dual-wield demon slayers.
I get him.
And I just get to chop them.
Yep. Alright, first one is 14.
14 hits.
Alright, and then I'll just roll for the second one too.
What's the... Probably don't hit either
It's a
way.
9.
Yeah, 9.
Yeah, 9 does not hit.
Alright,
So
first
for the,
one.
so for the first one, roll for damage.
4.
4? So you hit him for 4 damage. This one you go at him with your Demon Slayer blade. You chop him in half. His body then begins to degrade as it falls to bone and guts.
Well, I guess, yeah, because if you hit a demon with the demon slayer, it's
Yeah.
+1 damage, right? Yeah. So 5, I guess.
So
Either
5
way.
damage, but yeah. Next up.
Alright, so I take out the gold handle sword.
Alright.
I slash the fucker.
Hit him.
Slash that fucker.
I rolled a 5.
So you kind of take the golden handled weapon and you slash him, but it kind of goes up against the bones, making like a xylophone. It's like
It's like the spooky stray skeletons.
the undead kind of looks at you and is like, you're just like, what? He's like, come on, man. Hey, come on.
See, I slash
Oh,
him.
yes.
I slash him and it just goes.
It's still funny.
Alright,
It's
yeah.
Walt Disney.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, as this happens, you guys kind of all notice that there's like all this happening around you. There are 3 enemies left. So we're back to the irregular initiative roll.
Alright.
It is now the skeleton's turn. The undead soldier then marches up towards.
That like noise was the slash.
He's going up towards you, Matt.
Mr. Brody!
Charging towards you. He's kind of beginning to bare his teeth and claws. What is your AC?
What?
Your armor class.
Oh, 13.
He tries to go in for a bite at the nape of your neck, and it does not hit. He kind of is gnawing on you, kind of like how an old woman gnaws on pudding.
He gets hit in the bones once.
You
but the
notice they're all
stomach
kind of
goes.
doing that now.
Alright, whose turn is it?
Alright.
The Mandy's. What am I doing?
There's a splice of this with Bruce's theme, by the way. But yeah, oh shit. So the other skeleton tries to take a hit. Kind of jumping towards you, Manny. He then trips on one of the icicles, and then his body makes such a flat smack that his bones kind of disperse into the water.
Can I opportunity? How do you kill him? Do you just hit him in the skull?
You would assume he's already.
He's
dead.
already dead. All right.
He kind of took a
I
face
laugh
plant
at
on
him.
that
I'm
one.
like, hi, you fucker, and then I spit on
He
him.
kind of cries a little bit. It is now
Noah's turn, right?
the last one's turn.
Me.
It is net. Oh.
Right.
Nope.
What happened?
It is the last skeleton soldier's turn.
Oh, okay.
They rolled lower than you guys, so it's like what ends up happening is that the last skeleton soldier he then goes to charge up 4. Who is the first on the initiative roll?
It went Manny, Noah, me.
No, I was last.
Yeah, it was Noah. So then he charges for you, Noah.
Alright.
What's your AC?
12.
He then goes in and takes a large kind of swat at your face with this bony claw, kind of ripping away part of your orifice on your face. Take.
That's what happened to the skeleton trying to charge me. Fucking this.
Take 1 damage.
Ow! That... I think that hurt a lot less than I thought it did, actually.
So yeah, continuing along.
That's a good one. Coco the Clown.
Yeah, that was really good.
Alright, what?
So yeah, it is now back to the regular initiative roll. Noah, it is your turn.
Alright, great. Okay, which enemy is closest to me?
There is only one left.
Excellent.
I draw my full Guardian Saber!
Alright.
Aha!
Yeah, I draw my. Just like.
You kind of mimic.
I try and cut through the last.
Mimic me at the motherfucking thing. Aha!
18.
18 that hits. Roll for damage.
5.
You hit him for 5 damage. Your Fulgarian sword, you slice him and cleave him in half. His undead bones dispersing, flying throughout the air.
Nice. Praise.
So now, all the undead are now dead again. Strangely enough, though, Erebos' voice then echoes from the walls again.
Hey guys, I think we gotta get.
You think you'll be able to escape from me?
Possibly.
A strange purple haze then begins to emit from the bones of his undead fiends.
Oh, great.
Everybody make a dex save.
Oh, fuck. We just did this!
Alright. 10 for me.
14.
18, baby.
Con, you got 18.
Yeah, baby.
18,
All
baby.
of you pass. Essentially, what you notice immediately, man, your character has seen this before, or at least some aspect of it. This is poison gas.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
kind of seething towards you.
Fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay.
So you kind of guide everybody, and you're like, let's go!
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. This shit is not good for your fucking lungs or your body or your life. Alright, let's get out of here.
Mask in my kit.
Yeah, so you guys, I mean, yeah, you kind of put one on a little mask. It looks like one of the crane doctor masks.
Hey, you got any more of
Can I
those
hit the
fucking
Dracula
documents?
with my
Yeah, no, I just put my shirt over it.
Can I
Yeah, I did
can
the
I
same
hit
thing
the
because we don't have anything fucking else. Hey, you
we're all
got any
just-
more of those
we're all
fucking
just
nose things,
common.
Mr. Doctor?
Sorry, it's just one.
All of you,
cool.
so yeah, all of you kind of try and like make it out of the mist. There are more undead that begin to be summoned. You guys, looking at them all, this is a legion. He's trying to snuff you out here and now. They really have no other choice but running away.
Run away!
So everybody, yeah. I'm gonna have you guys roll for
Wait.
dex one more time.
We need some fucking like Hanna-Barbera running music.
17.
2.
2.
That's what I'm saying. I'm getting.
15.
15.
19.
19.
I got a
You
17.
beat the save. However, Skirus and our friend here, they don't really beat the save. What happens is that
But I turned him into an eagle.
No,
He should soar.
that was a temporary thing. You like basically,
Yes.
you guys are running away.
We listened to this for 15 minutes. Just the boom.
But you notice that
That was me right there. I just
you two kind of you and Skiris kind of fall flat on your face, and these undead kind of just march up on you, and they start clawing at you immediately. They're like biting at you and shit. I'm gonna have one of you can go back and try to save them. Otherwise, roll a 1d4.
That's this one.
Fuck that.
No, that's the single one.
I try and save it.
Oh, like this?
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know if I do. I think I'm good.
You take 4 damage.
Oh.
Why did he have to decide that?
I want him to have a chance.
Oh, that's so fun.
Wow, that sucks. Okay. Yeah, I run back to try and do I have anything in my kit right now that I could use against
You could,
the horde?
from what you know and from what you have and what you've already seen, you can use your acid, you can use spell, anything that just won't damage them. Skiris is also in there as well, being caught up in the undead horde.
Okay.
Yo, if you're gonna smoke
Could I use something to
There should be a hit.
make them very
I just didn't know if you wanted to test your throat like that. It's smooth. There's ice in it.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. So you kind of
Hit it again.
push your hands together and then
Steampunk.
Hey.
Okay. I know.
Hey.
We'll get it cracking.
And from what you kind of divine with your sort of sweat, kind of pull it out, and then kind of dump it into what looks to be another vial, creating a smoke effect. Kind of swish that around a little bit, and then you chuck it at the bones. And the pile of bones, they all kind of then begin to shatter and fall apart.
Did shatter?
Shatter! You hear shatter! No,
shit!
I know, but no, okay.
I don't have that spell.
So then you notice, but then sadly alchemists cannot learn that spell.
I'm okay with that. That fucked shit up last time.
So then you kind of notice that there's a path cleared for both Skiris and Matt's character.
Mr. Brody! Ducky, come on!
I grab his hand and
So yeah, you both kind of trot off.
Still in there. You're still alive.
You guys all kind of escape from this first cavern. The undead are still coming. Skiris then kind of stops.
What are you doing?
So the one way from saying.
Squawkus, no! Don't do it!
Skiris kind of does his little move. He kind of puts his hands together in the shape of what looks to be a musical note.
Does he do like...
He takes out his flute once more. Takes in a hefty breath. And at a high pitch, like kind of like a dog whistle, like the whole cave begins to shake. You notice that a strange wave begins to emanate from him. From what you can tell, it is the spell Shatter.
Oh, the spell Shatter.
He then forces the wave upon the enemies, but then stones begin to fall from the ceiling. Stalactites and stalagmites begin to shatter and fall.
Nice.
No, fucking.
Birdie, what do you do?
Alright.
This man slaps your girl's
Can I
ass.
try to save him?
This man makes a rat slap your girl's ass while you do.
I'm gonna try to use my fucking vampire speed to try to grab him.
Roll.
You call this guy a bounty hunter? What's he gonna do? Alibi?
19.
19. What happens is that you try to reach in and grab him.
No way.
It's just like a fingertip.
He's like,
Shrek is not a masterpiece.
he's literally
it's a
like one of the
lie.
top 10 anime villains.
Awful! Someone had to animate that! Someone had to animate him licking his lips!
No!
That was too sexual.
That was a kid's movie. Oh shit! I don't remember that!
Dude, why is this flute so specific? Brody!
Fucking Brogan.
Okay, we gotta get back to it.
Brogan!
There was a
I
house
rolled a
getting
19.
like remodeled by my
I
on my old
rolled a
street,
No.
and it had like broken buildings
Sorry.
where the people that were building it.
Broken.
So we'd always go past and be broken.
Well, essentially what happens is that the cave formation then begins to enclose, and Skiris then looks at you guys. And says, as long as you know the note that I play, and he plays what sounds to be a C sharp on his fucking flute. Really?
Wrong song.
Such a C sharp.
Russ.
So
Okay.
It's just Russ.
He kind of.
No.
You're just like this. He plays it on his flute. Essentially, it passes through, and what you can all hear it. As this happens, the stones then begin to fall,
No.
and he is trapped on the other side.
Squawker!
You hear the sound of bone being broken and slashing blade from behind the wall.
I bow my head, take a moment of silence. And then,
Why couldn't I save him? Oh.
I'm telling you, man, hold tired.
Chester, when he cries, this is what
You
it
rolled
sounds
a
like.
19!
I was too slow.
This is what Chester sounds like when he cries.
Squawkers!
I put 1 piece of gold right by where he died.
I can't do this without him.
I put 1 piece of gold right
I
where
made
he died.
him fly so high.
Bad.
Did you have to learn the recording?
The recording.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys,
Fuck, I'm actually sad.
you guys can't hope but stay there for too long.
We have to go. He would have wanted it this way.
Let's go.
You guys continue onward. Please change this. I'm sorry. I
I'm
can't.
sorry, this is making me laugh so hard.
I don't even remember his real name. I just know him as Squawkus now.
Squawkers.
Squawkers. Not squawkers.
Squawkus.
Oh, good God. So yeah, you guys continue along into the cave. From what you can see
Was
on...
that a Twin Peaks?
Yeah, that's when we That's when we messed with the sheep. Were you there that time?
No.
It was like the one right before.
Alright, yeah, we keep going.
Yeah, so you guys can keep continuing through the cave. For some reason,
Wait, is it the dream sequence?
you have not heard the cackling of Erebos. It seems that he's not occupied with you as of right now. But there are other dangers here. You can still sense them. You guys continue alongward. You find another set of splitting passageways. One which leads into hanging vines, and the other of complete stone.
Alright, potion. See where the flute motherfucker's at.
Well, yeah, seeing as I already know how to do this, let's see.
Fuck.
Can I sniff it?
It's not a fuck.
Good God, man! You got some heavy dice. Fucking.
He said, DM God. Good God, man. How you gonna do that to me later?
That's bullshit. No, so yeah, you roll on that 20. You pull off the spell again. Using your alchemical magic. Putting away some of your science!
It's science! Can it be like a piece of chalk?
Yes,
It's
like a piece of chalk.
I like draw it on, and if it like hisses, it's
That's
the
what I
right...
imagined, yes.
Yeah, that's great.
Good. Good.
Why are you mad at me?
I'm not mad at you. God's mad at you. So yeah, you guys continue onward.
Shakes its head.
The arrow then begins to kind of do a weird sort of shifting. It can't decide on where it wants to go. Really. The arrow is flicking back and forth.
Curious. I wonder what that means. Perhaps it's that both lead to the same place?
Can I say
Perhaps both. I'm sorry, but like when you did that. Perhaps both.
But I'm not
I know, it's better.
So you roll a 3. So you kind of
that-
take your head and then you stick it into the dirt. You're like,
fuck?
What the fuck is this dude doing?
You're
Blowing the...
just dust coming out.
What are you doing? Are you fucking hungry? Eating the goddamn ground? What the hell are you doing?
You could assume that you could probably go either way, but
You guys are all just looking at me. Let's just choose whatever.
yeah.
Right. Well, which way do you want to go? Tell it. Heads we go left. Tails we go right. Sound good?
Sure. Sounds good.
Do you have a coin? I want to make this real.
I flick him a gold coin. Can I do that?
No, I mean like an actual.
Oh, actual coin.
There we go.
I
go.
did, but I exchanged
don't
hands.
have a fucking
Right.
coin.
Well, let's try this out.
Bitch.
Tails.
Left.
Right it is. What?
Right? I thought you said left.
What?
Okay.
Nah, I was looking at you.
I said
man.
heads
like,
left,
what?
tails right. But if you really want to go left,
I
I'm okay with
mean, I was paying attention,
Tell you what,
so
best of
obviously
two.
I don't know.
Best out of three. Heads. Next one calls it. Heads. We go
To the heads.
right.
Right. Alright. So you guys go right. In the right passageway, the scent of cool air then begins to fade away, and the humidity returns. But this humidity is different. It's not like a wet heat like in the room before. It's a dry heat.
We're in Arizona.
What you seem to notice is that there are strange kind of prismatic crystals sticking out of the walls, and the strange blue ethereal like looking. It's like they look as if they look like gemstones.
That kind of worked out.
Yeah. So you guys kind of continue along then. You notice at the end of the hallway there's a strange rune, an indeterminable language. Sorry.
Like what you're talking right now.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
But yeah.
I'm sorry.
God strikes you down later. Yeah. So you see what looks to be a strange-looking object on the wall.
What's that object on the wall?
Looks pretty strange, man.
Well, do I know anything about runes? Do I?
Do
I?
Roll.
I can assess the room.
You would assume you do.
Well, I rolled a 6, so
You know.
tell me how that goes.
Good God. Okay. So you're like, you
What is
you know about runes, but in this brief moment, it's evading you. You're like,
You know, I don't recall anything
Could I
about runes.
try? Maybe, just in case, you know.
roll.
You know what? Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it, you know? Fuck.
Oh,
2. I don't know shit.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, let me look at it. And then I'm like, I don't know fucking
Can I roll and
this
see if
shit.
I know anything about
Alright, I
it?
rolled a 16.
And what did you roll?
8.
A 19.
A 9?
Wow.
I can't
So for all
smell
of your
black
bumbling,
and-
so for all your bumbling throughout your journey, you wanted to prove yourself. In a very profound moment,
So
you
what?
begin to read it fluently.
Ruins.
Mr. Brody, what does it say?
It says,
I read a documentary once.
you're like, basically you say, oh yeah, it basically says when darkest night, when fear has
Darkest
fright,
night. Fear is fright.
everything will be shown within the light.
Everything will be shown within the light. Oh.
Light.
Oh.
The light.
That's great.
In
The light is the
darkest
weapon.
night, what's the second?
What?
Fear is fright.
In fear is fright.
The light will. What?
Everything will be shown within the light.
Do we still have our lights out?
I
still have
have
your
a
lights on.
torch.
I
I
shine
have a
it around
torch.
the room.
What about
Yeah,
you?
just
Just
like-
nice whip it around.
Yeah, we
Or
do
do
like
it
a
like-
vigil around the.
You guys notice that it's the same, the sigil begins to appear on different parts of the walls.
Ah, okay. That's cool. Do they say any? It's the same suit.
It's the same sigil over and over again.
Okay.
Is the guitar down here?
You do not see the guitar. This is a dead end.
Oh, it's a dead end. Alright, well, let's see if we can find the light and then,
Do that fucking SpongeBob thing where his whole head just goes.
Well, we gotta get that guitar regardless, but figure out the light.
I mean,
who has a spell like lights?
Lights on, clap on.
Cast dancing lights.
Dancing lights?
I don't have dancing lights. I have a lot of
Damn.
like little
Throwback
light
to
bulb
dancing
sized
lights.
glowy things that I could pass out.
Like glow sticks.
R.I.P. Chauncey.
I don't have like a spell to create light. I just
So yeah, do you do that, or what do you do?
I don't have a spell.
Oh, you don't have a spell, you said. I thought you said.
Do I have any spells?
No.
At least I don't think. Hang on. I pressed a digitation, but that
Nah.
probably doesn't.
Is there anything in the dungeon here?
All that you have are your lamps or torches.
Alright, let's put as much light in here as we can then.
Alright, I take 2 more bulbs out and I light them up.
The room is very bright now.
I take out one of my lamps and turn this.
Great! Guys, I think when he said this is a dead end, I think he just meant this is a dead. Wait, did we go to a different room? Or is this the same room?
No, you've been continuing along this path, and then you found this dead end.
But what does the message say again?
Hang on. Can I look for a keyhole?
the boys in the back.
Oh.
18.
Alright, so you kind of sift around. Using your lamp, you notice that there's a strange hook from the ceiling.
Okay. Hook. Well, I have some rope, perhaps. You'll see that up there.
Oh! What do you got in mind?
Well, I think if we set up a system of pulleys, we could throw a loop around there and pull it straight down while maintaining a safe distance away from directly under.
Let's give it a try.
Right, let's do that.
Alright. Roll.
I'll roll with assist.
15.
15.
13.
13.
Oh.
You wanna roll again, man?
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll with one.
Yo, watch out for this bit.
Watch out for that shit.
14.
15.
Alright, so yeah, you all successfully kind of heave and hold together to kind of pull it up. The lamp is now kind of chilling at the top of it. And you notice that the light is like there's like a strange reflective pattern. There's another prism on the opposite side. It seems to be sparkling.
Could that be?
Wait, another prism? There was a first one?
You saw that there were prisms as you entered this cabin.
Do you mean the runes?
Not the runes, the prisms that you saw.
You mean the gems?
The gems.
But I thought they were like all over the wall.
Yes.
Like in the caves.
There's another one right across from where the hook is.
Is it like special or something?
You notice that when you put the lamp up there, it seems to be glowing.
Where's the other one? Do you remember the other one?
The first one?
Yeah.
Wasn't it like right when we entered in there?
Mm-hmm. Right when you entered.
Alright, let's go back towards that one.
Let's
and
put a
shine a light there.
Let's put a light there.
Alright. You put another light there?
Yeah.
Alright. You place another lamp in front of the light. Now, all of a sudden, what seems to be happening is that there is a beam of light that is shooting from one end of the room to the other.
Curious. Can we see where it leads?
It leads directly to where the other prism is.
Wait.
So it's just like a ray.
It's like a ray.
Connecting.
Yeah,
Maybe
connecting.
there's another one in the other way.
Inspect. Let's go look for
Roll.
it. 18.
So, from what you can gather, it's not more back towards where you came. Looking at the reflective pattern, you assume that what you should be doing is that you should be trying to refract the light off the walls.
Okay, let's try that.
Any like specific, or is it just all cave?
It's cave, and then there are the gemstones in the cave, and then there's the hook, then there's the prism at the top, and then there's the prism on the side from where you entered.
Sick.
I'm gonna aim mine at the prism at the top. My light.
Not your light. You're using your light.
No. All right.
Well, don't we?
Try.
We point the beam at it, right?
Try and aim the beam at one of the rooms.
Yeah, that's what I meant. The beam.
All right, so you
I point the beam at him.
All right, so you attempt to do that.
Yeah, at the top one.
All right. So then you shoot the beam, essentially kind of directing it with the light, ever so slightly, towards where the other rune is. The runes then all begin to glow. and a strange rumbling occurs.
Oh fuck.
Oh, great.
Well, that's not
If we're
good
gonna
at all.
die again.
Make a dex save.
Ah, right.
Damn it. It's Indiana Jones shit.
This is. Fuck.
15.
15.
4.
12.
12. 12. You two roll again real quick.
12.
17.
17, 12. So, yeah, you guys beat it. You, on the other hand,
Fuck.
you all kind of notice that the floor begins to kind of cave in around you. You fall.
Oh.
And then...
Wait. Can I hit him with,
Save me.
Fuck, do I have anything? Do I,
Oh, fuck.
Could I get him to, like... So, Expeditious Retreat. Could I cast that on him and give him the will to, like...
It wouldn't really work like that.
What about, like,
He's falling faster.
It's rope, just rope.
Rope? Oh.
5.
No.
You're trying to do like an Indiana Jones thing. You're like...
Can I like try to recover and bounce off something?
You're falling down right now. You hear a lot. You guys hear a loud thud noise. And as this happens, the floor then goes back up, and the walls around you begin to push inward.
So
and the wall in front of you then falls forward, where the runes were.
So there's an opening now?
There's an opening now, but the walls are
Run
closing
for that
in.
shit. Run.
Quick, we have to get out of here now. We'll figure out how to get Mr. Dracul later.
Y'all just dicked me. The fuck?
Dig yourself, man. You didn't say the rope.
So you guys keep.
I
going.
gave you a rope. Why didn't you catch that shit?
So
because you rolled a 5.
I'm sorry.
So yes,
It's like
you
this
guys.
much
You said.
Yeah, we do.
All right. So you guys dip.
First entire rope down.
But what happens to you? You awaken in a very dark room, surrounded by strange crystals and gemstones of all kind, with the same runes from the room above you.
Can I roll to see with my dark vision?
Yeah.
14.
14. You look around and you can see pretty much everything. There is a pool in front of you of clear crystal water. And then in front of you, in front of that, there is a pedestal with a strange object sitting on it.
Service with the official audio and video.
Inspect the object.
You're gonna go inspect the object? Alright.
But I'm not gonna touch it. I'm just gonna look at it real quick. 7.
7. You do not know what the fuck this is. All you know is it is a cube.
It's a cube.
And
there's a little pond next to it?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. I'll take the cube. You take the
cube? Alright, you pick it up.
Yeah.
What
am I doing?
So, essentially, you kind of have this thing. You're sitting there admiring this beautiful scenery and looking around. You see this cube. You kind of... looks tantalizing to the touch. You kind of reach for it and grab it. Pick it up. And you're kind of admiring it in the light.
God damn it!
It's like glowing. It has a strange sort of glow to it. You don't know what the heck this thing is. You notice, you kind of look around. From what it was before, it begins to kind of shift. It kind of hurts your eyes to look at it. It's very bright. It is now glowing from the center.
Wow!
Golly.
That's so cool!
Is it burning my hand?
It's not burning your hand, but it kind of begins to like get a little bit warmer. Like looking at it,
it's getting hot.
You then notice what looks to be a doorway opening up from in front of you. Do you enter?
First of all, can I take a cup and get a cup of the water from the pond?
Roll.
I just hopefully, 18.
18, so yeah, you get a cup of water from the pond. It looks very clear.
All right, let's go to the door.
This fucking
To the
wanted
door.
to drink.
To the door.
To the door.
I'm just gonna test my. I'll drink the water.
You drink the water?
Oh,
Alright.
oh, wait.
Do you drink the water?
Yeah.
Oh, Colin, you really did fuck yourself.
You should have let me test it before you...
Ah, shit!
You kind of feel a little bit funny.
Oh, god damn it.
It's like, it's very clean. The water is very clean, but
Does it at least taste good?
it tastes good. It tastes good.
Tastes real good.
That tastes good.
The water then begins to kind of morph a little bit. It kind of formulates into some type of figure. You kind of throw up a little bit. It comes out of your mouth. And it kind of forms into what looks to be a woman.
Holy shit! Who the hell are you?
I'm the guardian of the cube.
The guardian of the cube.
You drank the guardian of the cube,
Just drink the guardian.
You drank her.
You such
Took very much not kindly to you drinking me.
You said what?
Did not take kindly to you drinking me.
I'm sorry.
Yo, yeah, play it cool.
Listen.
You have touched the cube, for now you are bonded to it for life.
What is the cube?
Only
guardian.
what you already know it to be. The cube is forever. The cube is eternal. The cube is ethereal.
fucking cool.
The cube is you, and you are the cube.
It's
This
you
is
have
like
the
some
tesseract.
Scientology shit.
I don't even know what to do.
You picked
with
up the
this.
tesseract. That's what that shit is.
Alright, I take the cube out and I go.
It's the space stone.
You begin to hear a strange sort of noise.
Oh fuck.
It's just like
Either that or it's something like what we used to kill the queen in the first.
Alright, you go on.
You kind of like, and the more you kind of look at it, the cube looks even more beautiful in the light. Do you continue onward? Do you leave the room?
Oh.
Yeah, get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
yeah, I'll do the dash.
Goodbye, cube bearer. And she returns to being a puddle of water.
Wrong analogy. I know what the fuck that shit is. But you don't. But you're gonna.
So yeah, you now have a strange cube in your inventory.
Where the fuck is that? There it is. Just
So, yeah,
strange cube.
You guys are all kind of still running away. The walls are receding in on you. It begins.
What the fuck is that?
Pan's Labyrinth, bro.
Is that the thing with
Alright, we're running?
David Bowie?
Yeah, you're running.
Let's run. Different thing. Run.
The walls are closing in faster now. As you kind of looking towards you, you see a cavern opening. The walls are getting very close. Everybody make a deck save.
Oh, shit.
Everyone, what you are!
10.
14, 10.
Oh.
You were like trying to go in and you try to stop the walls with your werewolf strength, but it's not doing it. You kind of hear you hear a crack noise. Kind of just like you hear your kind of arms kind of crack a little bit.
Mr. Brody!
You assume that you should just keep going. You should just,
yeah.
You are farther behind than they are now. Everybody make another deck save.
I'm just like
17.
16.
3. Bullshit.
3?
You try to stop. You're like thinking in your head.
Why
Maybe we should
do
do
I
it
think this is a
again.
good idea?
You should do it again. And so then you kind of try to
Stop.
put your arms up against the wall. The other two have now made it past, and you're kind of holding your own in there, like
Mr. Brody, what are you doing?
You can try to throw rope.
I'm gonna have you roll one more time.
I throw a rope at him.
7.
Oh my fucking
Hang on.
god.
Jen, can I retroactively run up and scoop him and try and use expeditious retreat?
Roll.
Okay.
It would use up that spell charge.
19.
19?
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of go in. You see your buddy.
You get the lightning in the eyes like
I'm just
a
like,
flash.
Mr. Brody!
And you kind of no. Like,
If I could save time in a
I'm
moment,
just like
first thing that I'd like to do.
you You kind of grab him by the scruff.
Or it's more like my mind next.
And you jump as the walls close.
Fuck!
And you make it out alive, both of you.
I'm just like,
That was a close one.
So
all of a sudden you see a wall open up.
oh no.
And this dude falls out of it.
I go.
You hear it. No.
Mr. Dracul, you alright?
I just like lean my hand up like here.
Yeah. Oh, something incredibly weird happened in there. I have to talk to you later about it.
Oh, alright.
Not
I
right
have
now.
something to
Later.
show you. But for now, let's try to get the guitar.
The loop.
Yeah.
Wait, oh, right. That's
Yeah.
what we're down here for.
Yeah. So you guys continue alongward. The pathway then begins to thin out once more. And what seems to be another cavern, but very similar to the one from before. It's very humid and wet in here. As you kind of look around the walls, you see these strange polyps. Like, they look almost like not really like pustules, but like these strange, like zit-looking things stuck to the walls.
Oh,
That's just
I'm
gross.
not gonna sniff.
someone go.
They
for
seem
it.
to be moving.
Yeah, I don't want to mess with them at all.
Is my spider sense going on?
Your spider sense is immediately going off.
Run!
They don't seem to be bothering you.
Oh, okay.
Curious creatures. Mr. Dracul, do you not know anything about these?
I take out the cube.
The cube?
I'll just roll it.
I take out the cube.
Hey, buddy.
I use the
What do you
cube.
know?
Alright, fine. I take out the cube and shine it on
No,
it.
you said cube. That's. I wasn't making fun of the fact that you try to use it, dog.
The cube then shakes a little bit.
It's like vibrating.
And then it stops.
So
It doesn't do anything else.
Strange.
But it looks very nice to you.
I go.
I just see this man holding up a cube no matter what.
Alright, okay, can I roll to see if I know anything about them? Since it's the undead and shit. 10.
You know these to be octopods.
Oh.
Strange, demonic, kind of extraterrestrial creatures.
I sketched one real quick.
They have the faces and kind of appendages like octopi, but you know them to be predecessors to a
big guy.
A very, very ancient evil.
Cthulhu's anal.
A Kraken guy. They're his minions.
His children.
That's my educated guess.
If you guys, yeah, you say that to them.
Yeah.
So you continue along.
Yeah.
So yeah, you sketch one of these creatures and put it down in your book.
I show them the flyer of this guy again.
You then notice something very, very sudden about the flyer.
What flyer?
The flyer that he
Yeah,
had.
the picture of the guy, the demon hunter guy.
Yeah.
You say, wait a minute. Like, you're kind of looking at this thing.
Wait a minute.
You believe that you might know this creature.
I think I.
Your roommate back in college.
You kind of look around and you kind of get this realization, you gotta get the fuck out of here.
Lads, I think it's time to make an expeditious retreat.
All of a sudden, the octopods kind of begin to move and block the wall behind you.
Oh, great. Okay.
All of you hear a strange rumbling in the back of your heads.
Oh, great. What's going on, man? I think you.
I'll tell you in a minute.
I don't even think
my
you'll be able to
senses
tell
are
me. I
going
think you'll
on.
be dead by then.
Out. What's the setting?
It is still the same type of cave, but a bit more ominous. It's like
And evil.
you don't really know it to be. That's the thing that's tripping you out the most.
Really?
I mean, we're in it. What?
I see a bunch of rose travelers. You kind of see another pool in front of you.
Too many pools.
And in front of it,
Too many of
what
them.
looked to be an octopod sitting on this stone is getting up and has a humanoid-looking body. And
What the fuck?
Wait, who's getting out?
This
Thing.
creature.
Just from where? Just from wherever?
It was
Or from
just
the-
chilling by the
thought
pond.
that you thought that it was an octopod, but
Yeah, it was chilling by the pond, right?
Mhm.
Oh, okay, alright, yeah.
Hey, Count, does this look anything like the guy?
Can I use my dark vision to see if it's the Kraken Man?
Roll.
We got a 15.
So yeah, you notice immediately that is one of the creatures. It looks very similar. Noah, your character looks around and you notice that's you kind of say that's not a Kraken.
That's not a Kraken.
It's a mind flayer.
What?
It's a mind flare.
What the fuck is that?
What's a mind
What the
flare?
fuck is
Well,
that?
I'll tell you in a second.
Tell us soon.
I agree with him.
Hello, travelers. And he kind of gets up. This tall creature, bathed in purple skin and the face of an octopus, with a gigantic golden necklace around its neck.
Do you have a picture of him?
Can I
It
kind of
looks
like
very similar
eye
to the one that you
I eye the
Very
fucking
similar,
necklace.
yeah.
I'm like,
Is that what you seek?
yeah.
How much you want?
I mean, no, I would never take nothing from nobody, you know.
Gold is what everyone wants.
I don't fucking want gold. Who the fuck wants gold in this goddamn
Make
place?
an
Not me.
intelligence check.
Make an intelligence check. What the fuck? Do I roll for that?
Yeah, you do.
Alright, I gotta do it on the ground. That's where I do best. 11.
He kind of looks at you and he says, "Are you sure you do not want gold?
Oh, I'm positive. Never in my life.
I know you want this."
I
And he kind
don't.
of puts his hands on it.
I don't want it. I don't want anything to do with it.
Make another intelligence check.
I was just looking at it, you know, admiring it. Wait, do I get a 19? Do I get a thing?
A thing.
Yeah,
Like
add
a
the thing.
dexterity?
There's no other
No?
modifiers. It's just an intelligence check.
Okay, 19.
So yeah, you kind of, nah, I'm good to the guy. Forgive me. I hold myself not to these standards normally. I have attacked a guest in Millennium. He kind of looks around all of you, and he kind of sits down and he says, "Allow me to introduce myself. I am Melody. Welcome to my home."
Fuck, is that what the dude's name was? I totally forgot. I look at my flyer. What does the flyer say? Name.
The flyer says, "Be careful of these mind flayers.
What do I know
Oh, so
about?
there's
What do I know about
Extremely
this guy?
dangerous."
What do I know about this guy?
Roll.
Well, you said I know. I was asking you. 20.
What's a mind flare? Spill.
So, okay, from what you can tell, mind flayers are very old extraplanar creatures. They are known to be found in Great Salonia, but in very short supply. They were once a very powerful race of extraplanar beings that have the ability to read the minds of other people near them. And they are very powerful.
Oh, fuck that. But this guy specifically.
You don't know if this guy specifically is powerful. He looks very old.
Do I know him?
You do not know him.
Where have I? Oh, right. With Alan.
Yeah.
That's how I knew about it.
You know about mind flayers because you've heard about them in passing.
Yeah.
And sort of.
This one here, mind.
The other thing you know about mind flayers is that they have the ability to eat off of the thoughts of others.
They eat thoughts.
They eat thoughts.
So I just don't gotta think. I just don't have to think.
Keep
That's fine.
thoughts.
Everyone thinks.
I don't think. Yeah, you wanna bet? I could take a shit on the ground
not
and think of
everyone.
nothing for 10 minutes.
A little bit of
Straight.
mental salve.
Roll.
Have some like cream for
Make an intelligence save.
Does anyone have what's the power where you can like stealth quiet step shit? You feel me?
Well, you're a thief,
Yeah.
so you could.
16.
I could do
Yeah.
that thing.
Yeah, you could
Listen.
do surprise attacks. What'd you get?
16.
16.
Wait, or since if I'm a vampire, do I have anything like that?
Yeah.
Not even a demon hunter. Oh.
You would assume that this creature is very old and very powerful.
Yeah.
This is Cthulhu.
He kind of walks over to you. He kind of hovers a little bit. I know what you seek the most. And he kind of puts his webbed hand on your head. You get kind of a flooded memory.
So is he right next? So
her.
is he like in the cut? Is he like right next to me?
He's just.
I'm sorry.
You have so much pain.
I'm so sorry.
He's kind of gripping your head now.
So is he like right next to us?
He's like right next to you guys.
Can I leg cannon this dude?
I'm obviously gonna roll for this, but I'm gonna try to pull out my demon sword as fast as I can and stab him in the side.
Yeah, I mean, you can roll for that. Roll.
But that's gonna fuck us, dude, if you miss.
Should we?
He's on my list.
He's over here. And
He's on my list.
I'm sorry.
He begins to wrap his tentacles around.
All right, no, I won't do that.
I couldn't control him. I couldn't save him.
All right, I'm gonna be like,
It's not your fault.
all right, I'm gonna turn to him and be like, I'm gonna let you know right now. Get down on the ground, or you're on my list. Get down on the ground.
His teeth begin to kind of protrude.
Okay, yeah, we should probably do something about this.
All right, I'll roll to slice this motherfucker.
Roll.
Can we all roll for opportunity?
Attack of opportunity.
12.
12.
Oh.
I got a 14.
14. 4. Okay.
Are you gonna try to help yourself or?
What do I do?
You failed the intelligence save.
Oh.
He's on your ass. All of you kind of get bounced back a little bit. You guys don't beat his AC. He then kind of.
Could I try again?
Make another intelligence save.
Me?
Yeah.
19.
19. Just narrowly.
Oh.
As he's about to chomp down on your head,
He's gonna
break out a little bit. You kind of notice, like, your heart's beating very fast. It tasted very good.
You keep her out of this!
I won't keep her out of anything. I want more. And it kind of goes in. Another attack of opportunity for you guys.
Alright.
Alright, this time.
Play some battle music.
Alright,
Am I gonna need to...
Oh.
18, bitch!
It'll happen.
Okay.
11.
18.
Can I
11.
fucking leg cannon this motherfucker?
16.
Alright, yeah, you could leg cannon him.
Hell fucking yeah, dog! Do I have to roll to hit or can I do
You
it?
have to roll to hit.
15, baby.
15? That hits. Roll for damage.
6. Where that at? This one? 5.
5. So you deal him for 5 damage. What ends up happening?
Very nice.
You kind of do like a bitch,
Bitch!
and then
Bitch,
she
what the
fires
fuck?
off, and it gets him in the side of the head as he's trying to like nab for him. He kind of shakes it off a little bit, and he kind of flexes his muscly veins.
This dude looks like Bill Gax from Ben 10.
And he's like kind of going for you guys. Who was next in the initiative roll?
I think it was.
I rolled 16.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to take my demon swords and just it's right there. Like I said, get down, motherfucker.
Roll.
11. Shit.
He's not hit.
Shit.
Your blades bounce off of him.
Fuck.
You kind of feel a sort like he kind of like it's kind of like an Itachi thing. You're like oh. Fuck. You're like
Get jutsu.
he's like trying to hit him. He kind of shifts over and then he's like right in front of you now.
All right, I take out my bow staff and I go for his legs to try to trip him up.
Roll.
19.
Oh.
And then should I roll for the second?
Yep. Roll for the second.
16.
16. That hits. So roll for damage for both of those.
Okay. Yes, Papa. 2.
2.
Slam. 4.
Slam! So you deal it for 6 damage. You then kind of just and like you kind of get him in the face a little bit. His body's kind of shifting.
Hey guys, I did something.
Yeah.
He kind of goes back. It is now his turn once again.
He's like on the ground, like.
He then goes for his meal once more and says, "Food." He then kind of grabs onto your head and starts picking you up. Roll another intelligence save.
15.
Here's what happens. So, you're trying to, like, move out of the way. You kind of feel like your memories are being taken away from you.
Can we do opportunity attacks when he's attacking other people?
No. Essentially what is happening right now is that you're kind of getting thrown asunder, and you hear in the back of your head, like, let me out.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong, Edward? You need my help?
He's kind of squeezing hard. He drops you on the ground. You kind of fall flat. He seems unconscious.
Oh fuck.
Great. Great. All right.
Oh, wait, whose turn is it?
Can I like slap him around, be like, wake up, you fucking idiot! We got to fight.
You can try.
Whose turn is it?
I think it was. Yeah, man.
Oh, so is this my turn?
Hmm?
Okay. Escort. I got a 19, baby.
Yeah, you wake him up, but something's different.
Oh fuck.
You see a big beefy hand grab as you try to go for the second smack. Yeah.
I rolled an 8.
You don't beat that.
Alright. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? You know what the fuck's going on?
He's turning.
Turning in the...
Hey, someone grab his potion! Whose turn is it?
Yes, Clooney!
What the fuck?
You guys are...
Whose turn is it?
You see in front of you like a 7-foot-tall rat-like creature.
Show us the.
He's kind of fucking... The hair.
His body then begins to contort and kind of form into this muscular feature.
I'm just like.
The mind flayer is kind of happy. He looks interesting. Like he's like,
Hey, Mr. Clooney, he said fuck you. He said you're a bitch.
How's that sound? Well, I think it's time I shows the real bitch.
roll.
19.
Let's go!
You hit.
Hit him with Mr. Clooney.
And you kind of go in and kind of just do like a, like when Hulk's fighting Thanos, but he gets like a couple good shots in first. It's just that, but over and over and over again.
Just God.
You just hear like the sound of like punching meat over and over and over again. And this mind flayer is like, oh!
He said interesting.
What am I rolling?
For your punch, remember that's gonna be a 2d6.
That's right. Okay.
Interesting.
6.
So you're dealing for 6 damage.
Let's go.
You kind of the mind flayer kind of jumps back. Now we have ourselves a party. The mind flayer then lets out a screech.
Can you do the screech? Do the roar.
The one. So then, that's, what ends up happening is that all of you then begin to hear whispers.
You know what? I don't like secrets.
You three make intelligence saves.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so that's what is it under intelligence?
Yep.
Oh fuck. So yeah, 17.
17.
9.
9.
4.
4.
Oh, 7. 7.
Plus your intelligence.
Oh shit. Alright, I got
Plus 2.
I got 9.
So yeah, what ends up happening is that you don't beat the save.
Not even me?
No, you guys beat it.
Okay.
The rest of you kind of look at him as you just watch and kind of begin to suck the thoughts out of his head. With his tentacles.
He just reaches over there and gets.
I'm just like.
You're feeling a little bit dumber. Another thing we have to keep in mind for mind flayers. Mind flayers are deadly enemies also because if they keep you in a grip for longer than 2 turns, you lose intelligence points.
Oh, fuck. It's scary.
Alright, so whose turn is it?
Who's next on the initiative roll?
I don't remember. Did I just go?
I don't remember it either.
Okay, so it was you.
It was me.
It's Colin, then me. I rolled the last.
Yeah, you rolled last. So then it would have been you. It's your turn then. Should be.
Yeah, because I got scooped up.
Yeah.
He's sucking this dude's brains. He's
I go to bite his arm off.
Okay, roll.
17.
17 hits. And so with your chomp, you gotta
It's
go
a,
ahead.
it's a 1d10 plus 1.
Yeah, it's a 1d10.
Whoa!
9.
So you deal for 10 damage. You then you kind of notice, you kind of chop down on his arms like, filthy creature. And
Fuck
he
him
kind
up,
of tries to back you away.
That's not what your mother said last night.
Can we do opportunity attack? When he's trying to...
No.
No, what the fuck? Damn.
He's an
Where do we get that
omnipotent
shit?
creature.
You're right. He can read our thoughts and shit.
His arm is just bleeding profusely now.
Fuck.
With a rat bite chilling.
So I can do secret attacks, right?
Yeah, if you get some stealth in, and if he doesn't detect you, you're gonna have to cloud your thoughts. Keep that in mind.
This is Cody.
That's tight. That's fucking tight.
What's the matter, Edward? That shit's fine.
I like how Edward looks like a fucking nerd,
Right.
and then
Looks like a nerd, and then his face fucking.
So yeah.
Right now, what you don't know is that I'm really the better half, if you ask me.
So you guys kind of who was next? Who was next in the initiative roll? Should be
me.
Manny.
Yeah, should be Manny's turn.
All right. I'm gonna try to like sneak up on him.
All right.
See ya. I'll roll for 14.
14 does not.
Dang.
As best as you try to cloud your thoughts and kind of hide within the shadows, he immediately notices you, and then kind of starts shooting kind of like bolted energy from his hands, kind of throwing it at you, and you're dodging narrowly out the way as it happens. It is now Colin's turn.
I don't have any magic, do I?
You have chill touch.
Is this guy dead?
He's not undead.
Oh. Well, I wouldn't be rolling at a disadvantage then if he's not undead, right?
Yeah, no.
I'll do it. I'll
Alright,
for
you
it.
going for chill touch?
Yeah.
Alright, so a large skeletal hand then begins.
Which one's the D8?
The D8? That's the diamond.
one?
Yep. No. Come on.
A 1D8. This one? This
Yeah.
one. This one. Alright.
A large skeletal hand then begins to appear from your fingers.
I only got 2. But anyway.
Kind of going in and picking at the back of his neck. He then kind of jumps back and slams into the wall. You deal 2 damage.
Well,
He is not dead yet, though.
Is that something I can only hit one time?
Yeah. He then begins to float upward in the air.
I'm free now, though, right?
Yeah, you're free.
I'm free.
You do
I'm
feel like
free.
you've lost some of your memory, though.
Oh, what the fuck?
What beach am I from? Bakuna. Hakuna Matata.
Laguna. Fuck. He's up in the air now, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I know I have some other monk stuff. I just don't know what it does.
I mean, you have your key points. You can do flurry of blows. You can also kind of do your keen skill, which basically means that you just can do your acrobatics and add an extra to that.
What does Step of the Wind do? Is that something with the feet? Or-
Yeah, it basically means you can run faster.
Oh shit. Okay, never mind. I read that wrong for a sec. I'll do flurry of blows.
All right, so you guys.
A flurry of blows.
So you're using your key points. You're all out for today. Then.
Okay.
So you basically summon enough ki to basically kind of unleash a flurry of blows upon your opponent. Your hands move super fast as you attempt to strike the mind flayer. Roll to hit.
Roll for on one of these.
Yeah, roll to hit with d20. It's a 2.
1. This is so bullshit.
Roll for the second hit.
4.
So here's what happens for the 1. The 1, you're kind of going in for a punch. And basically, he just catches that shit with his tentacles. And you're just... He's like sucking in on it. He's like... You feel like he's like... The more he takes part of your memory, like... The marrow from your bone also gets stripped away.
Whoa.
He's hungry, man.
Jesus
like,
Christ!
Fucking...
You are now grappled.
Ah, that's bullshit.
Ooh, do I have any type of like saving throw type thing to save him?
No, that's only if you're in danger.
Oh, okay.
It's now his turn. He then continues to just suck away part of what's left of you as a human werewolf, but you know, you're kind of just screaming there in pain, and just like you're losing part of your memory as we speak. If you're grappled for one more turn, you will lose 1 intelligence point.
Fuck. We gotta do this guy now.
Does anyone have any spells that would hurt him? I feel like his weakness might be spells.
I don't really have any spells right now.
Tell me you got a spell.
I'm a fucking thief, dude. I don't got spells for shit.
It's brute strength here, gentlemen.
Alright, I'm gonna fucking... I'm
I'm
gonna crossbow him in the fucking head.
Oh wait, no, yeah, it's you were first in the initiative roll, right?
I think so.
Yeah, so it's your turn.
I'll crossbow him in the fucking head.
You can crossbow him, fucking up.
I got a fucking 14.
You're not close enough.
Oh.
You're just like, you're like going at him and like, all right, bitch, and you kind of like shot at him and like shot by his head.
Damn it.
You now have 2 more tries to try and distract him, otherwise.
Fuck, dude, Colin, you gotta get him.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, you gotta get him, man.
Alright.
Well, no, it's Noah's turn.
Oh, wait, oh yeah, Noah and then me.
Right! Yeah!
He's just sucking on a hand right now.
Oh, you like sucking on hands, eh?
Yeah.
Perhaps you'd like to suck on your own!
And I go and try and bite his arm off again.
Alright, roll.
You suck toes, bro?
19.
19
Woo,
to hit.
baby.
Hits. 11 damage?
It's 10 plus, or it's, I got a 10 and it's plus 1.
Okay, you hit him for 11 damage. What's happening is that you rip off the arm that was connected to his head, and so it's just dangling on his head.
Get that off me.
It's just like his tentacles retract away from his head as well. Now revealing that he only has 1 arm left. He is visibly furious now, and he kind of then begins to charge up a little bit of ethereal magic in his hands.
Did you like that?
No.
Well, there's more.
Next up on the initiative roll, it is now Colin's turn.
Alright, we gotta incapacitate this motherfucker somehow.
Just take him out.
Yeah, facts.
Alright,
I'm gonna just
just use your most straightforward, strongest attack.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. I'll just do the Demon Slayer stuff. Alright, so first one would be a 17.
17 hits.
Second one would be a 17 as well.
So yeah, both of those hit. Now roll for damage.
Alright, that's D6s. So if he's not a demon, it's not +1 then, huh?
Yeah, but he's an abyssal creature, so yeah, he's a demon.
Alright. 7 points.
So you deal him for 7 for both?
Yeah. Well, no. 7 together. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you deal him for 7 damage. Basically cleaving away at part of his chest. It's just bits of gut kind of just going out. Ugh! His tentacles then kind of enwrapping and they're kind of getting a little bit like stiff. He's looking at all of you like kind of shooting like daggers into all of your eyes, kind of like. And then everybody make a dex save.
We gotta get distance on this guy so he can't grapple us, because he'll fucking take our shit.
It's 19.
19?
15.
15?
13.
12.
You all beat it. All of a sudden, you guys kind of all notice that the Mind Flayer was then going to begin to split up into different versions.
He's gonna hit the Shadow Clone Jutsu?
But all of you kind of caught onto the original, and what you do is you'll kind of do like a combination attack on him. Kind of just going in and like charging at him and like punching him and beating him. He then after getting knocked around a little bit by you guys, kind of fades back into it and is kind of just hovering. It is now his turn. Alright.
Oh, it was me after calling.
Oh no. What's your AC?
Oh wait,
again?
do we have full
13.
Do we have full health again?
Since
You've
when?
been had full health.
Oh,
You've been had full.
Oh shit.
I need to get an eraser.
I need to fix my health then.
He's kind of getting tired of having to try and like suck out the marrow from your mind. So now he then begins to go in. He teleports in front of you. Then going in with his tentacles, you then see a visage of teeth, and he's going in to try and bite you.
He's gonna try to.
He unwraps that shit around your head and then just starts clawing at your face.
Can I try to fight him off or?
No, he does. You need a 1d10.
No!
He does 7 damage.
He's like,
7 damage.
You can't grapple him.
Fuck.
Yeah, your face is just bleeding right now. You're like, fucking shit. Like, it's just like, it's too unbearable. The Mind Flayer then retreats back to the front of where he was sitting on the stone, looking at all of you hissing. Next up on the initiative roll is Manny's turn.
I'm gonna.
It's up to you, man. You gotta do it.
Damn, don't I have any like special attack shit going on?
I mean, only thing that you have as of right now is your sneak attack. Otherwise, not that much.
Damn. I really need to like get this shit unlocked. I'm gonna go in with my blade, dude. I'm just trying to slash him out.
Alright, get him.
Alright, you gonna follow this thing?
It's only got one out.
16.
16 hits. Roll for damage.
76.
Yeah.
Good for 5 damage.
Yeah.
With your rogue keen abilities, you kind of disappear into ash and then once again reappear in front of him, slashing in front of his face. His visage now being covered in blood as one of his tentacles flies out of his mouth. And he's like angry. Next up on the initiative roll is your turn once again, thinking.
Right. All this huffing's about has got me rather hungry. You know what sounds real nice? What? That other arm you got there.
He's kind of holding on to it. Like, kind of like, he's like holding it back.
You can't hide it from me, Puppet.
Roll.
I'm coming for that arm.
17.
17 hits. Roll for damage.
Where's the
1d10.
4?
So you deal for 4 damage. He doesn't quite bite off the other arm, but you definitely drill into it a little bit. His other arm's and he's trying to pry you off of it. He kind of throws you to the other side of the room, but you kind of catch your feet and kind of do like a cool landing. His next up on the initial roll is Colin, your turn once again.
Alright, I try to go in very quickly with my hand axe and try to hit him and then get out before he can grab me.
Alright, well.
Fuck! 4.
4? So yeah, no, you kind of go in and you're like, oh, no! And you like try to like slice at him and actually does not hit. It does not connect. You just catch a whiff of air and it looks kind of cool at first, but then you're like, damn. Now I'm mad at this.
Not an L.
Okay. So that potion I traded with you, that was health potion, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I used that. I have it written down here as a love potion.
Yeah, you go back to full health.
Okay, I need to play it safe for a minute there.
That does count as one action though, so that's.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I had
Play
to.
safe. Be smart.
I only had 6 health. Like,
Yeah, no, good move.
I could have fucking been deceived.
It is now my player's turn. Jesus Christ, man. You're not having a rough look. Matt.
What's that?
Here's what it's gonna end up happening. The Mind Flayer's not done with you yet.
God damn it.
Come on, man.
Very much not. Does not like you for some reason.
I didn't even try to.
You gotta get dirty in the clinch with him when he grabs you.
He then begins to come back over, and he grabs you with his one good arm.
Still can't fight him off.
No. And I doubt you're gonna be able to fight him off of this one. He then, from his 3 out of 4 tentacles that he has left, kind of goes in for one last bite, clutching your head. I'm just gonna 4, 6, 14 or 10. Heals you for 10 damage.
Fucking glad I used that health potion. I get clenched and like lose 10 health, and I'm just like,
fucking glad I used that health potion.
Am I right?
You say that in real time.
Am I right? And then
fucking glad I used that health potion.
As he
start screaming.
As he did this, you notice that this is kind of the last thing that he needed. So he kind of drops you to the ground. You are now unconscious. Fuck. Take away 1 intelligence point.
No!
Got your ass.
He making you a dumb boy.
I'm only at 11. It's okay.
He's gonna make you a dumb boy, man.
Oh, good God. That is hefty.
So does he get health from that? Or like...
He doesn't gain health from it, but he does gain more powerful.
Bullshit.
It is now Manny's turn.
Alright. Can I fucking get his ass with this?
Get his
blade?
ass. Get him.
Where's she at though?
Where's she at though?
She here. Nineteen
19 hits and roll for damage.
No.
And a 2
damage. You deal him for 2 damage. You go in and you just start. You grab him by his little tentacles and just start in the chest. Like he's bleeding profusely now. It's just pouring out of his chest. He's not looking too hot right now.
Are these bounties dead or alive?
They can be dead or alive.
Alright, let's kill him. Let's get it.
Alright.
Finish it. Whose turn?
Noah, it is your turn once again.
You, sir, surely do like a tasting meal. But you know what? I can't really decide which half of you I like the most. The left or the right. So you know what I'm gonna do? I think I'll just split you and save half of you for later.
I try and rip him in half.
Alright.
Using I try and just rip him in fucking half.
Alright.
In spirit, I was like,
18.
That hits.
Oi.
So with your you then feel the tendons tear apart as he lets out a shriek, and then blue and purple blood just flies everywhere. As you're now holding two halves of the fucking mind flayer.
I say, Mr. Clooney, wait! Don't eat those just yet. We can use them so they don't use the dead to come back to life on us.
Do I know you?
Mr. Clooney, it's me.
I don't think I know you. Are you some of Edward's friends?
Could I
I hate Edward's
steal? Could I steal some of
Can you try to finesse it while I'm talking?
Yeah.
I'm talking.
Roll for stealth.
The last one of Edward's friends that came cross me, I ripped her in half.
15.
I don't care about Edward.
So can I just kind of like
I'd rather be a
steal some shit?
Mr. Clooney's friend.
So
does he get it?
You're talking to him. You're kind of sneaking along.
Do I need to roll against?
Okay,
I do have really high.
What is your AC?
My AC, it's 15.
Okay.
And my passive perception is 12.
Okay. Yeah, he beat that.
Nice.
So basically, as these guys are kind of spouting off to him, he kind of sneaks in and grabs one of your vials. You now have one of his vials.
So like, how can I like get him back to normal? Does he have to like
he has
drink
to ingest it? Yes.
Actually,
Can I like shoot it in him?
it's
You have to stick it in your ass? Do we have to stick it in his ass?
Yeah.
it's a deterrent.
It's a deterrent, not the full effect. You kind of remember that the only thing that kind of saved him last time was the loot.
The loot?
Because a song was played.
Who the fuck knows?
Oh fuck!
Nope.
So like, could I? So you wait. It has to be a loot. I can't like just do a jig or anything.
If you know the song, if you remember the song.
Shit, do you remember the fucking song?
I don't even know what he's talking about.
Bitch! Tom O'Shanter had a fucking little thing, like he like sang a little jig. Fuck, we're all gonna die, dude!
You know, you all smell real nice right now. Especially you.
Oh, tight.
All of a sudden, you guys kind of hear a strange strumming noise.
Our boy!
You kind of look over. You see a feathery hand kind of crawl up from the other side of a ravine.
He's back!
Yeah!
Ah!
He's playing the tune.
Oh, little birdie, eh?
Quiet down, O'Shanter.
I love me some fresh meat.
I've had enough of you today. He then kind of tries to push you back. Fuck. He crits. He hits you with shatter.
Okay.
Whoa! Fuck!
And that's a crit.
Oh no! He hit him with shatter! Fuck!
He hit you with the...
I need a D8. I need a D8.
Holy fuck!
7.
Holy fuck!
14 damage.
Baby, he fucking wrecked your soul. Holy fuck!
Bird boy's got a little bit of luck left in him. You kind of notice that a couple of his tail feathers have been plucked and his beak is kind of scarred.
No. Does he know the song? Can he play the
Dinner
lute?
likes to play.
I go for his left wing.
Can I roll to remember the song?
19.
God damn it, that hits. Roll for damage.
11.
11? So you deal him with for 11 damage. You kind of like trying to like rip at his fucking wing, like a fucking bird call. You roll to try and see if you remember the song.
We're just getting started.
Just kind of holding it.
16.
16?
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you remember this song. In the back of your head, you kind of hear the tune.
Oh shit. I know, it's all good. Fuck.
Hold on.
This is. The dun 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 dun. No, this is it.
He kind of sees you. He kind of sees you trying to like play the song. And then what happens is that Skirus kind of looks at you, holds the lute. Yo! And
Do I catch
chucks it?
I'm pretty fast.
Catch.
I try and swat it out of the air.
Roll the catch. Roll the swat.
We folks of the animal kingdom.
19, baby.
This is going to
14.
Yo, you try to swat away at it. You catch that shit. And you set that shit down. You just like.
Can this song wake me up?
It will.
But it kind of sounds like the fucking like recorder song a little bit.
You're playing that shit hard, and then Skirus kind of backs you up on his flute.
Stop playing!
I'm in the back going.
That's not fair! I'm still hungry!
I guess like Weekend at Bernie's shit. It's like just like get stuff on the ground.
You start to see his body kind of revert. He's kind of starting to, his body's starting to shrink back to normal. You kind of sit there, and then you like hold down your instruments, sitting there, and just your friend is both your
I'm like
friends
sweating.
are unconscious.
I better get that fucking gold necklace. I swear to God.
So yeah, Edward's back to normal.
Alright, I help Edward up very slowly.
What happened?
You hulked out there, my friend.
Oh god.
Then you kind of look at the lifeless body of the mind flayer. It's like twitching a little bit.
Can I grab the necklace?
What?
No, hold up. I want to craft my thing.
What did that?
You, man. You, man. You see that? You ripped that dude in half.
You also fucked up my wing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me fix that real quick. Here. 17.
You kind of mend his wing back together. His feathers don't look the same kind of coloring, but he does the job.
Dreadfully sorry, old duck.
Yeah. We're just gonna take this.
While they're doing that, I bend over the thing and like inspect the necklace.
Yeah.
Try to craft the thing.
So what you kind of notice is that you begin to kind of take one of your blades and then slowly kind of poke into the back of his skull, kind of cutting it open, kind of doing a slight lobotomy.
Like you crack this shit open like a can.
You kind of
got a nice beer.
A little bit of carbonation.
You kind of hold and grab the brain of
it's alive
of the creature, of the mind flayer, and you kind of crush it in your hands, and you kind of shoot some necromancy into it, crafting 4 talismans.
Here, y'all.
Hey! Do they just like look a little different?
Yeah, they have like a little different color tint to them.
All right, which
little tiny beads that have our names.
Which one do we all get?
Well, of course, you
already know.
You get red,
Okay.
blue, green, pink.
Mr. Pink.
Just put it on my body as I'm still on the ground.
You kind of feel like a humming from the cube and from the brain. They're like communicating with each other.
The brain I just squashed?
Yeah, like it's still in your hand.
Yeah.
It's just the demon soul exited from it.
Oh fuck! And does it like go in or some shit? Or?
No, it doesn't go into the cube. It just evaporates and goes into the talismans. But you're holding the cube in your hand, and you're holding the brain. Something's telling you to eat the brain.
Whoa, that's like the ultimate peer pressure. Eat the brain. Hey, bitch.
Make a wisdom save.
Is wisdom
Eat
under
the fucking
intelligence?
brain.
No, it's just wisdom.
What if it's like a book? Hey, pussy.
I don't have
hey,
that.
Hey, big pussy.
You wanna be
gonna
cool?
eat the brain? You wanna be cool?
Wisdom.
Oh.
You wanna be not a
plus
loser like your
0,
goddamn
right.
dad?
I'm sorry.
Eat the brain, you bitch.
19.
Woo!
19.
Woo!
How?
That brain's looking mighty tasty.
Alright, I got you.
19. Can I try and deter him using alchemy?
He's kind of already got his mouth around
Can I?
it.
Oh.
Whip up some real potent shit to like make him.
He bites into the brain. You start eating the brain. You start sucking the life out of it, kind of like your vampire.
What the fuck?
The
What
brain
the
then
fuck?
kind of shrinks, and it's very dry now. And you drop it to the ground.
Hold on, do I hit the...
You notice. You feel a little bit smarter.
Maybe Matt should have eaten that, seeing as he became a dumb dumb after.
Gain 2 intelligence points.
Ooh, fuck.
This man just ate a fucking brain.
Who's gonna erase it? There you go.
A brain life force.
I'm at 9 now. Does that give me...
Oh, you were dumb.
Yeah, you were dumb as shit.
That's a good thing you got this shit. That
You needed it more than Matt.
Dan, fucking Dan.
I'm about to
yeah,
start
you were
eating
dumb as
brains
shit.
now. Shit. I'm about to start squatting.
You were.
Alright, so I'm at 9.
Now you
That's a
can
-1,
read.
but-
Still?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Now you can fucking read now.
Where's Sir Lucius? He's
can't-
just in a dumpster eating a brain.
You don't have to have Crazy Willie read you your
Is this a
fucking
virgin's brain?
flyers anymore.
So yeah, you guys kind of all notice that he just ate this brain, and now all of a sudden he kind of stands up.
And I go, alright, I
gotta-
pick up the body and
You
throw
know
the
how
shit
to
over
use
my
Excel now.
You kind of pick up the body, and you craft a little bit of a sack to put it in, and you hold it over yourself. You also kind of look a bit more dignified.
I go,
Damn.
no, wait, hold up.
No.
Hold up. I'm gonna hit y'all with this. That's the best I got right. I'm gonna hit y'all with this. Oh, that's for the open lesson.
So much thing.
He then kind of looks at all of you. He kind of looks at all of you guys. It's like the hunt is afoot, kind of like. And so you guys kind of notice.
Bravo, Mr. Dracul.
What are we gonna go hunting?
So now Scarus is like, well, now that I got my loot back and we got a demon soul, we can get the fuck out of here.
Sounds absolutely great.
Still on the
You
ground.
guys hear a strange chittering noise.
Wait, we got
Oh,
the
you fucked
guitar
it?
back?
Yeah, he had it. He grabbed it.
Oh, was that from the guitar?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Um,
Wait, can I get the
no,
necklace
you
before?
heard the chittering noise?
Yeah.
That was not from the guitar.
Fuck! I need the necklace.
Roll to grab it.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, grab the necklace. We all try and grab that.
Am I still
13, bitch.
unconscious?
Yeah, you're still unconscious.
17.
17.
13.
13.
18.
So yeah, you grab the necklace.
Damn it, you fuckers! I need that money.
I grabbed everything.
Wait,
I
I
grabbed
thought
the
there was
body,
like
I
a
ate the
couple.
brain, and I grabbed
There's
that
only one. It's one gigantic golden necklace.
I need that shit for my money.
Alright, what do I got?
I need my money. I need to pay back this dude, or I'm dead.
It is humming.
Sucks.
It is humming with demonic energy.
Wait,
That
what
could have
is-
fetched me a nice fucking gold
is that?
piece, bitch.
What is?
The necklace I just picked
necklace.
up.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I rolled 18.
Do you put it on?
I tuck it away in the bag.
All right.
So what do I have?
You have a demonic necklace.
Nice.
Your buddy is still kind of out conscious.
I go to
Can-
wake
oh.
him up using kind words and a nice little potion that like I wave it under his
Fucking-
nose.
All right.
Sexual
Mr.
healing.
Brody,
Just-
there.
All right. Yeah. So you wake him up. He's kind of
Oh,
groggy a little bit.
shit. The last thing I remember is putting my nose in the fucking dirt.
You don't really know what happened at first, but you don't remember the first 4 years of your life.
Does anyone?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, does anyone?
I did.
Roll with it.
Oh, that's depressing.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
I did.
Mr. Brody, where were you from the ages of 1 to 4?
Fuck. I know where I was from 5
To now.
Well, that's still pretty
I
good.
think I can kind of build backwards.
So yeah, you don't remember preschool or anything like that. You don't really remember much of your parents when they were younger either.
Oh, that's it. Makes me sad.
It's good in Brody's.
But yeah, the chittering noise that you heard before, Skiris kind of forgot to leave out that there was some undead that he didn't really.
I thought we were done. We just beat the boss.
You guys kind of notice there's like they're kind of climbing up.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Skiris sends like.
Yeah, do we have time to get the fuck out of here?
Skiris opens a portal.
Okay, thank God.
And he kind of pushes it. Go, 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 go!
We just fucking dip in. Like people jumping off an airplane, like shit.
And you guys kind of see through the portal Erebos standing there.
What?
And as the portal closes, his grin kind of gets wider. And then just.
No.
The portal closes. He is not on the other side. You can't see him anymore. Skiris and you all kind of like run out of the portal into what looks to be a blue sky, peaceful and serene.
I fucking laid out on the ground. I'm like, thank God. Ugh.
We're home.
Home where?
Stratus.
Stratus?
Wait.
You guys kind of look down. You notice that you're moving. What looked to be clouds and everything below you, you are now standing on what is the tallest tower in the kingdom of Stratus.
Oh!
I don't think I'm gonna look down anymore, guys.
I don't like heights.
Nobody does. And he kind of pats you on the back and he says, "You just gotta get used to it." And he kind of jumps off and starts flying.
Oh! He just left us.
No, he's encircling you guys.
He's just circling around us.
So we're just on top of a tower.
You're just on top of a tower. And it's peaceful here.
Can we rest or get health? somehow?
End session.
Oh, okay.
Ba-dum.